Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. There is tragedy in being deceived, in having hopes dashed, in admitting failure in the human relationship. But at least the blame can be shared. It was partly his fault or her fault, not entirely yours. The greater misfortune is in deceiving oneself, to catch at straws, to take shadow for substance. It is this enigma of self-delusion that Henry James explores in the tale about to unfold.
I can't stand the man, Arthur. What can you do about it, Oliver? She married him. I'd like to show him up for what he is and make her realize it. And if you don't convince her, I might kill him. Oliver, remember, you're here to paint my father's portrait, not for revenge or murder.
Our mystery drama, The Liar, a story by Henry James, was adapted especially for the Mystery Theater by James Agate Jr. and stars Norman Rose. I shall return shortly with Act One. I won't say that Oliver Lyon ranked with Gainsborough, Sargent, or Turner, but in his day, he was certainly London's most popular and highly paid portrait artist, and young and a bachelor. His studio was in St. John's Wood. He accepted what commissions he cared to. He had a secretary, took care of the day-to-day chores, and on the day our story begins, he was trying to paint from memory a girl he had seen on a park bench in the Englischer Garten in Munich.
Bates, will you answer that? Bates?
Be right there, Mr. Lance.
Bates, what is keeping you?
Just doing the accounts, sir. Mr. Oliver Lyon's residence.
May I speak with Mr. Lyon, please?
Well, I don't know whether I can disturb him. Who shall I say is calling?
Bates. This is Bates, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, come now, Bates. Don't you recognize my voice?
No, sir.
It's Arthur Ashmore.
Oh, just a moment, sir. Mr. Arthur Ashmore for you, Mr. Lyon.
Thank you, Bates. Yes, Arthur?
I hope I'm not calling at a bad time.
You are, rather. I've just given the portrait one brown eye and one blue eye. No, I'm joking. What's on your mind?
The old man finally said yes.
He did?
So when are you free?
Well, I could start next week.
Next week it is then. I tell you, he's going to be delighted.
I'd be glad to get out of London myself for a bit anyway.
I may invite a few friends over for the first weekend. People who appreciate art.
Arthur, old friend, don't overdo it. Just remember, I'm coming out to do a portrait of your father. Goodbye. Bates, I'm going to Hertfordshire to the Ashmores.
Oh, very good, sir.
And Bates, forgive me for barking at you just now.
Oh,
After all, you are really the only faithful friend I have.
thank you, sir.
Father apologizes for not joining us at dinner on your first night here, Oliver. But when you're 90, you spare yourself as much as you can. Besides, he hates dinner parties. Oh, do you know any of the people at this table?
I don't think so.
At far end, that's the Murchisons. He's with M15.
Across from us, that florid gent with the beautiful blonde moustache. He looks like a buccaneer.
You would romanticize him, being a painter.
No, honestly, doesn't he? Can't you just see him in a doublet and hose, swinging a cutlass?
As a matter of fact, he is a bit of an adventurer. Or so he would have you believe.
Who's an adventurer?
You are. Oliver was just saying you give the appearance of a buccaneer. I did introduce you, Colonel, to Oliver Lyon, Colonel Capitos. Oliver's come to do Father's portrait.
Oh, that reminds me. I picked up a new miniature at Christopher's. I must show it you. If you'd excuse me for a moment, I'll fetch it. I'll be right back.
He'll return without it, you'll see. He'd say he must have left it at home. Now, who else don't you know?
That girl there, I'm quite sure that I know her.
Which one?
That strikingly beautiful one, next to the M15 chap. She's wearing a wedding band.
Oh, yes. Of course you notice her.
Who is she married to? Is he here tonight?
You've just been talking to him.
You mean the Buccaneer?
Indeed. They've been married 9 years. That's the Colonel's lady.
I see. Is he very wealthy?
No, but he'd like you to think so. He'd like you to think a lot of things about him that may or may not be true.
May or may not?
May not.
Arthur, if that's what you think of him, I can't understand why he's a weekend guest.
Oh, I can put up with him. Most people do. His father was a great friend of my father's. They were in India together. So you knew Eve, did you?
Oh, yes, in Germany. I was a struggling art student, and she was altogether the most delightful thing in Munich. All the artists were in love with her. She told me she must marry well to help her family.
She told you?
Yes. I proposed to her.
Oh. And I've known Clement Cappados for years. What a coincidence. So he made off with the love of your life, did he?
Yes. I never got over her. It may be why I never married.
Now that dinner is over and the ladies have left, Arthur, do you mind if I join you and Mr. Lyon at your side of the table?
Not at all, Colonel.
Well, I expect to see old Harris here this evening. We're going hunting tomorrow.
Oh, I think that's off. He was thrown from his horse the other day. Fell on its head.
When I was in Ireland, I got pitched out of a dog cart and landed smack on my head.
Did you?
Yes, they thought I was dead. Carried me to the nearest cabin, and for days I lay there with the pigs, unconscious. It was a near thing. They didn't put me underground.
I think I've heard this adventure before, so if you and Oliver will excuse me, I will go upstairs and say good night to my father.
Tell Sir David I look forward to our first session.
I shall. Good night.
As I was saying, I was then taken to an inn, completely insensible. I lay there for 3 months, not a glimmer of consciousness. And then one day I opened my eyes, fit as a flea.
Fantastic.
The experience did me good, rested my brain. I must tell you about India sometime. My father was there with Sir David, you know.
I've never been there.
But you've been to Munich, and I haven't. I've often heard of you. My wife used to know you.
I'm glad she remembers me. I recognized her at dinner, but I was afraid she didn't.
Well, I dare say it was about that picture, and she was ashamed. You painted her portrait.
Yes, many times. She may have been ashamed of what I made of her.
Oh, not at all. The one you gave her as a kind of bacchante with vine leaves in her hair. It made me fall in love with her.
It was the first decent portrait I had done. I'd be curious to see it today.
Oh, don't ask her to show it you. She'll be mortified.
I don't understand.
Well, an old friend of my wife's from Munich, the Grand Duke of Silberstadt, who spotted the picture at our house in Bombay. You know, he's one of the greatest collectors in Europe. He's made such a fuss over it, and, well, it happened to be his birthday, and Eve gave it to him to be rid of him. Of course, he was enchanted. But we missed the picture.
Well, if it's in a great collection, a work of my incompetent youth, I'm infinitely honored.
Well, he's got it in one of his castles. I don't know which. He's got so many of them, you know. He sent us to return the compliments a magnificent old Indian vase. If you come to see us in town, she'll show it you. I see her standing by the drawing-room door. Go speak to her. She'll be delighted.
Good evening, Eve.
Oliver. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I was delighted when Arthur told me you would be here.
I tried to get a smile from you at dinner, but I couldn't.
Well, for a moment, I wasn't sure you were looking at me. Also, I'm very shy about signaling across a dinner table or anywhere else, as you may remember.
In 12 years, I haven't forgotten.
Oh, has it been that long? I followed your career, and I can't tell you how pleased I am that you've made such a brilliant mark for yourself.
Thank you.
Do you only live for your painting, or,
Am I married? No. Never did marry.
Oh, well, you ought to, Oliver. It's the best thing.
I like that. From you.
Oh, well, why not from me? I'm very happy.
That is just why I can't be. It's cruel of you to praise marriage. But I have had the pleasure of talking to your husband.
You must know him better. He's really worthwhile. Oh, and I want you to meet my little girl. She's 9 years old. She's too beautiful.
Bring her to my studio in London. I should like to paint her.
Oh, don't speak to me of that. It reminds me of something I'd rather forget. It's a confession I must make. You know that beautiful painting you gave me?
I know you parted with it.
Oh, then you heard. I was sure you would. But do you know what we got for it? £200.
You might have gotten much more.
Well, it seemed a great deal at the time. It was when we were first married. You see, we needed the money.
You mean that 200 is what you got for selling the vase?
What vase?
The beautiful Indian vase the Grand Duke gave you when you gave him the portrait.
The Grand Duke?
Oh, what's his name? Silberstadt. Your husband told me.
Oh, my husband. Oh, yes.
Eve, you seem impressed by my renown. Would you have married me if you had known back then?
I did know, Oliver. I always knew it.
I didn't.
You were too modest.
You didn't think so when I proposed to you?
If I'd married you, I couldn't have married Clement, and he's so nice. Oh, darling, we were just talking about you.
Were you? How nice for you.
You know, Oliver wants to paint Amy.
Ah, she's a charming child, most interesting little creature. She does the most remarkable things.
Well, don't go into it now, Clement. I'm tired. I think I'll go up to our room.
Well, I'll come with you. And good night, Mr. Lyon. I trust we'll be seeing you tomorrow.
I should be here at least 10 days doing the preliminaries on Sir David's portrait.
Ah, where have they put you up?
In the east wing at the end of the hall.
The very last room?
I believe so.
Oh. Well, perhaps I'd better have a little talk with you about that. I'll go up and put Eve to bed, and I'll meet you in the library. Come along, dear. Have you said good night to Mr. Lyon?
Yes, I have. Good night again.
Night, Eve.
Now, what was that all about?
I don't understand it at all. How could she marry him?
Oh, he's a disinterested liar, really. He doesn't lie for gain or to injure anyone. It's art for art's sake. You should see that. Clement has an inner vision of what might have been, what ought to be, and he helps it along. That's all. You see, he paints with words.
I object to the man because his ridiculous conversation takes up space.
Oliver, you object to the man because you're jealous.
Not that I am.
He makes my blood boil. Eve is happy with him.
Oh, I can't believe that.
Doesn't she stand him? I've never seen her object. She doesn't see.
Someone has to show her.
And you think you could.
If I show him up for what he is, maybe I could bring her to her senses.
And if you fail,
I could always kill him, I suppose.
Oliver, remember, you're in this house to paint my father's portrait, not for revenge or murder.
Is Oliver Lyon capable of dealing out death? Or is this perhaps more dare than deed? However, recalling the wisdom of Oscar Wilde, who tells us, each man kills the thing he loves, by each let this be heard. Some do it with a flattering look, some with a flattering word. Makes me wonder what Oliver has in mind. Let's see when I return shortly with Act 2. The famous portrait artist Oliver Lyon encounters a woman to whom he proposed marriage 12 years ago. She is married to an incredible character, one Colonel Cappadoce, a congenital liar. This torments Oliver, who feels the lady of his heart has been betrayed. As we continue, the Colonel and Oliver are seated in the library.
You were telling me, Mr. Lyon, that they put you up in the east wing in the last room at the end of the hall?
Yes, and I am quite comfortable.
Are you? I'm surprised. But you haven't spent a night there.
No.
Well, that's the ancient part of the house, which Sir David started with 40 years ago.
Is there something wrong with the room?
Well, not if you don't mind ghosts.
I don't. I've never stayed in a haunted house, and I've always wished to. Is there a ghost here?
I wouldn't sleep in that end room. At least not until you finish your portrait of Sir David.
Come now, you're joking.
I'm not. They don't often put people to sleep in there, but when the house is crowded, I suppose they have to. I'll tell you this in confidence. 3 days ago, a young fellow had been put up in that very room with the predictable consequence. At breakfast, he appeared with an awfully queer face. He'd got an urgent call to town, and he was very sorry his visit had to be cut short. Ashmore and his father looked at each other, and off the poor devil went.
Really now? I don't know whether to be apprehensive or optimistic. But I'll manage somehow. Do come in.
Just want to see if you're well installed and comfortable?
Couldn't be better. I'm looking forward to getting an early start doing the preliminary sketches of Sir David.
Oh, Father's looking forward to it very much. Oliver, I hope you sleep well.
I hope so, too, if I'm not visited by ghosts.
Ghosts?
If they must appear, I'm looking forward to meeting them. I might persuade one of them to pose for me.
Everyone who lives in these parts of England has got some favorite haunted room. I suppose that's what you mean.
What doesn't bother me. Don't worry. Tomorrow morning I shan't be running back to London like your young man did 3 days ago.
3 days ago? Who did you say?
The one who got an urgent call at breakfast and took the 10:20. Did he sleep in this room more than one night?
Oliver, I don't know what you're talking about. There wasn't any young man sleeping here 3 days ago.
Oh, of course. Perhaps I've been misinformed.
I would say you had.
Why does he do it?
Oh, he'll be on his way back to town Monday morning.
I must put the Colonel out of my mind and concentrate on what I've come here to do.
And you'll find Father an excellent subject.
I'm sure I will. Good night, Arthur.
Oliver, you don't mind if we chat while you're doing what you're doing with your pencil?
No, not at all, Sir David. Now, you just hold that pose and leave the rest to me.
I don't mind sitting still in one place at all, you know.
We, missed you at dinner last night.
I don't care for gatherings of more than 2. Who was at dinner last night?
A couple, I can't remember their name, and a Colonel and Mrs. Cappadoz.
Cappadoz, here for the weekend, is he? Married a pretty woman. I knew his father. We went to Eton together. But the son, that Colonel has only one attribute, so far as I can see.
Has he?
Yes, married a pretty woman. That man has a monstrous foible.
He has?
Yes, he's a stumping liar.
Really?
Don't know how she puts up with it.
Well, perhaps she doesn't notice it.
Could be. The strange part is the fellow's not a scoundrel. There's no harm in him. He simply can't give you a straight answer. Now, my son tells me his friends understand and don't mention it for the sake of his wife. But I dare say she's used to it.
How could she be?
My dear sir, when a woman's in love...
Oh, Sir David, if you please don't turn your head quite so much. Keep it to the left as you had it. I knew the Colonel's wife years ago. She wasn't one for clouding the truth then, not her.
I like you very much, but I have seen her back him up.
Are you sure?
You're in love with her, aren't you, Oliver?
Very likely. I used to be.
You have to understand women. She can't expose him.
You know, when I think of it, I get so very angry.
Then don't think of it.
And you can imagine, Bates, to see Eve, this girl, a woman now, but I always remembered her as a girl, to see her married to this braggart, this teller of tall tales.
I gather this lady still means a great deal to you, sir.
Yes, she does. Anyway, they left, and I stayed on and got Sir David's portrait underway. I'll have it done in a few days. Oh, he's a splendid old man. It was a pleasure to do him. So, here I am, back at home.
And, when are you going to begin a portrait of the lady?
Oh, Bates, you are incorrigible. No, I think not. I may drop in and see her from time to time, take her to tea. I don't really know how I stand with her.
It depends how friendly she is.
Hey, but defensive about her husband. I'd be satisfied, believe me, if only by some sign she made me understand she wished her life had been shared with me.
Then why don't you paint his picture, sir?
What? The Colonel's?
I've seen a great many of your portraits, Mr. Lyon, and in each, the underlying characteristic of the sitter were brought out as clearly as if they'd always been written on his face.
If I could do that and make her see. Bates. Oh, Bates, you are a wicked man, and I'm not much better. I shall suggest it to the lady the next time we meet. But why not, Eve?
Oliver, you've painted enough portraits of this family as it is.
Only of you. And that was before you were married.
Well, I don't know what Clement would say, but I do know he'd be embarrassed. Having you do a portrait would be a luxury we really couldn't afford.
Well, why not let your husband sit for me for my pleasure? Let it be his favor to me. It'll do me a lot of good to paint him. And, well, I will keep the picture.
How will it do you a lot of good?
Oh, he's such a rare model. Such an interesting subject. He has an expressive face. It will teach me no end of things.
Expressive of what?
Why, of his nature.
And do you want to paint his nature?
Of course I do. That is what a great portrait gives you. And I shall make the Colonel's a great one.
His nature is very noble.
Oh, trust me, I shall bring it out.
Oh, Oliver, you could never persuade me to let you dig into my soul that way.
Yes, they're very casual about those things, especially in India. The doctors would as soon declare you dead as look at you.
How could they do that?
Well, it happened to a friend of mine. I give you my word, as surely as I sit here. I say my going on like this doesn't disturb your painting, does it?
No, not at all. I was going to suggest we take a break and have a drink.
Capital idea. Good to be on my feet. I'll help myself. This friend of mine is supposed to have died of jungle fever, and they clapped him into a coffin.
Oh, thank you. You mean your friend was literally buried alive?
Chopped into the ground. Cheers.
Cheers. And he was left there?
Until I came and hauled him out.
And how did that happen?
Well, I dreamed about him. I heard him calling to me in the night from his grave. You know, there are people in India who violate graves. Oh, yes. I rode straight out to the cemetery, and sure enough, a couple of them were at it. I gave them a shot from my rifle. They ran for it. I pulled him out. The air brought him to, and he was none the worse.
He called to you in the night?
Well, that's the interesting point. What was it? It wasn't his ghost, because he wasn't dead.
Well, shall we go back to the canvas? Now, can you remember how you were sitting?
Oh, I never forget a thing. I must say I'm enjoying posing for the portrait. I really am. Well, now, here we are again. Have I been here 10 times or 12? I told my wife we should move to St. John's Wood. I like the area here.
Yes, you would. It's quiet.
I can't stand noise, do you know?
What I like about this studio, you can walk right out onto the garden. It's actually a kind of tradesman's entrance, which some of my models know about.
I don't get a bit tired posing for you. Or have I said that before?
A few more sittings ought to do it.
Eve can't wait to see the portrait.
Yes. I am most anxious for her to see it.
excuse me. I beg your pardon.
Hello?
I'm not needing any models today, thank you.
Oh, I hope you don't mind my coming straight into your studio.
I do mind. I'm working.
Well, it's the only way if you want a job as a model. You have to be forward.
How did you get into the garden?
Well, the gate was open. Oh, you've used me before.
I don't remember you.
Oh, well, I just thought I would look in.
Oh, thank you.
If you need me, just send me a postcard. Miss Geraldine, Mortimer Terrace News, Nottingham.
Very good. I'll remember.
I'm sure Mr. Lyon will keep you in mind.
Oh, perhaps you send postcards, do you? Well, I'm off now. Bye, everyone.
Oh, I must tell Bates to make sure the gate is always locked.
Have you ever painted her?
Never. Never saw her before.
She was very pretty 10 years ago.
Probably. But the least drop spoils them. She's not a model I could paint.
My dear fellow, she's not a model.
Maybe not today, but she was one.
Never. All a pretext. She didn't want you, Lyon. She wanted me.
Well, maybe. She did pay some attention to you. What does she want of you?
Well, she hates me.
What?
She's been following me. I was annoyed when she came in, but not surprised.
Oh, well, you concealed it very well.
I've seen her hanging around. She was near my house this morning. She isn't a model, never was. A young friend of mine got involved with her, and I rescued him. Told her I'd report her to the police, and she's never forgiven me. I wouldn't be surprised to find her up the road when I go home.
Well, shouldn't you have some protection?
The best protection is 5 shillings. That much I'll give her.
I'll contribute another 5. Well, you're not going now, are you, Colonel?
I'd better. Might as well face up to her now.
I'll have Bates show you out.
No, you needn't bother. I know the way. You rang, Mr. Lyon? Oh, don't bother, please. I'll go out the way she did, through the garden. I look forward to our next session, Lyon. I'm sure my wife will also. She keeps asking me when the portrait is ready to see.
Soon, I hope. Not quite finished yet. Bye.
Bye.
Bates, the man is quite impossible. You should have heard the story he made up about some poor girl who wandered in just now for a modeling job. Would you make sure the gate is locked and then come back?
Yes.
I want you to be the first to see what I have painted. I hope that I have done it right.
At last, the unveiling. Oliver Lyon hopes he has done it right. Is he, like Hamlet, being cruel only to be kind? Or has he gone too far in the unmasking of the Colonel? He is disquieted. Will Eve understand? We'll certainly know when you join me shortly as I return with Act 3. The portrait is complete. The artist about to show it to the one person he can trust, his secretary Butler. It is not a likeness he has tried to paint, but an accusation. If indeed it exposes the Colonel's false plumage, the next person who should see it is Eve, the Colonel's wife.
Stand over here, Bates, and you'll see him as I do.
Yes, sir.
There he is, Colonel Cappadoz in all his mendacity.
Oh, you've captured him to a T.
Frankly, I couldn't help myself. Once he got up there on that chair and started spouting like a great whale, it came to me as though the great painter in the sky guided my brush.
Those eyes, the squinty look, the mouth flapping with overindulgence.
It is him. And now to show her. Yes. How am I going to do it?
Has she asked to see the portrait?
Practically every day. Now, she will stand here. I will stand in the corner and watch while she discovers this mountebank. Sees him as everyone else sees him.
You should be very proud, sir.
Proud?
To have captured him so well.
Yeah. Bates, to tell you the truth, I feel a little ashamed.
Oliver, old chap. What a pleasure to see you. Arthur told me you might be up for a few days. Come have a round of croquet with me.
I've never played it, Sir David.
I accept your apology. Come, sit then. Over here. We miss you out here. Why don't you come more often? Are you painting some dukes and duchesses these days? What are you up to?
Oh, not that much. But I am gathering a few portraits I'm the most proud of to be hung at the Academy showing next month.
I suppose mine not good enough to join the Prime Minister's. And what's the name that actress George Shaw is so fond of?
As a matter of fact, Sir David, I do want to include yours.
Do you? I'm honored. By the way, you've just missed your favorite couple. They stayed with us for a week and then went back to London. Colonel and Mrs. Cabadell.
Arthur warned me. I waited till they had left.
You didn't wish to meet up with them again. Is that it?
Not yet.
Can't say I blame you. He's as puffed up as always. I still think it's a great tribute to Eve. She can be so attached to him. Hangs on to his every word. And there are a lot of those.
That may change.
You think so? However, you have got a devilish look about you. What do you know?
Sir David, do me a favor. We will not mention the Colonel's name for the next 3 days of my visit.
What do you offer me? It's an inducement.
I shall let you teach me croquet.
Yes?
I'm Mrs. Capadose. Is Mr. Lyon in?
Oh, I'm afraid not, madam.
Oh, dear. We were passing by, and my husband and I thought we'd drop in to see him.
Mr. Lyon is away for a few days.
I see. Oh, I am disappointed.
Yes. Well, now, if you'll excuse me, madam, I was just going out to do a little marketing.
You will tell Mr. Lyon we stopped by.
Oh, I certainly will.
He's finished the portrait, darling.
Oh, I know he has. He wanted to make a few changes, he said, before having it hung in the Academy. What do you think of that, eh? I'll be hung right next to the Prime Minister.
You're making it all the more difficult for me to wait until Oliver gets back.
Is it really that important to you, dear, to see my portrait today?
Oh, of course it is. It's you, isn't it? And I'm interested in everything about you. Besides, Oliver is a very gifted painter. Probably a genius.
Well, there is a way we can get in without anyone knowing.
How?
Through the garden at the back. If the gate is unlocked, we're as good as inside the studio now. See? What did I tell you? It was easy to get in here.
Oh, but where are you? Where's the portrait? He's got tons of canvases.
Yes, now let me... he always keeps it in this corner, facing the wall. Here it is. It'll show off better if I put it on this easel. I say, he's done a magnificent job.
Oh, no.
Eve, what's the matter? Are you all right?
I can't bear it. I can't bear it.
What is it, darling?
It's too cruel.
Eve, I wish...
It's all there. It's all there.
Well, what's all there?
Everything he's seen. It's too awful. I can't look at it anymore. I can't.
Everything he's seen? Well, he's made me rather handsome. What's wrong with that?
Are you blind, Clement? Handsome. It's hideous. You are not that. You are not what he's painted you.
Not what, in heaven's name?
What he's made of you. He knows. He has seen. Now everyone will know. Everyone will see. He is putting it in the Academy.
Darling, if you hate it so, I won't let him take it to be exhibited there.
You can't stop him. The painting is his. He'll send it. It'll kill me if people see it. It will kill me.
I won't let anything happen to you. If there's something bad about that portrait, I shall do something about it. After all, it's my face. Here, among the paintbrushes, just what I need. a knife.
Clement, we must go. I can't stay here.
Darling, wait in the garden for me. I'll be there in a moment. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Kill you. When I came back, sir, there was the painting, slashed to shreds, the way you see it now.
And you had let no one in?
No. As I told you, the Colonel and Mrs. Capito stopped by. I was on my way out. We exchanged a few words. They went one way and I went the other. I was thinking of calling the police when you arrived.
Well, just as well you didn't. And now, this door from the studio to the garden, was it locked?
Well, I hadn't been in here to see, sir.
I must have left it open. Come along, Bates. Let's take a look outside. There's your answer. The gate is open.
Someone gained entry, went into the studio, and destroyed your painting.
It looks that way, doesn't it?
But nothing is missing, sir. I checked that right away. Nothing is gone.
Whoever came in didn't come to steal.
I must say, sir, you're taking this very calmly. I don't quite understand. How can you take such vandalism so quietly? You're going to hang it in the academy.
It served its purpose. We won't talk about it anymore, shall we?
Mr. Lyon, Colonel and Mrs. Capito's to see us.
Really? Do have them come in.
Oliver?
My dear Eve.
My dear Lyon, we were in the neighborhood, and I said to Eve, let's stop in at Oliver Lyon's. Make our confession.
In fact, we've been away and just got back, and I said to Clement, the first thing we must do is go to see Oliver and congratulate him on that wonderful painting he did of you.
Oh, you've seen
But
it.
we stopped by. You were in the country, and your man said so. He was going out marketing. We walked off, and then...
Let me tell it, Eve. After all, it was my idea. I remembered your garden gate, and so I let myself into your studio.
I hope you'll forgive us, but I just had to see your magnificent portrait.
Then you thought I really captured something.
Oh, you captured everything. It's beautiful.
I hadn't quite finished it, you know.
Well, then, we shall just continue our sittings again, eh?
We shall have to begin again. The painting has been smashed.
Oliver, what did you do that for?
I didn't. I found it that way with a dozen flashes right through it.
I say.
I hope that you didn't do it.
Well, I have a very good idea who did. That woman. Remember me saying so, my dear?
That woman?
Well, don't you remember when we came out, she was quite near the garden gate. Remember I told you about her? Geraldine. The one who burst in that day, Lyon. That's it. We saw her hanging about, didn't we?
Are you saying she came in and destroyed my painting?
Oh, yes. I remember her.
Well, how did she get in?
We left by the garden. Oh, no. I couldn't have been so stupid as not to fasten the gate.
Whoever slashed the painting had a very determined hand. But I don't understand her motive.
She's off her head, and she hates me. That's her motive.
But she doesn't hate me. Eve, did you see this woman?
Well, there was someone Clement called my attention to. I didn't look, really. We were going the other way.
And you think she did it?
How can I tell? If she did, she was mad, poor thing.
Yes. And is there anyone else you might suspect?
No, not a soul.
Only she could easily have stepped in.
Yes, she could have done the job in 3 seconds. Except the picture wasn't out.
Oh, my dear fellow, now don't curse me. But of course, to show it to Eve, I dragged it out.
You didn't put it back?
Oh, Clement, didn't I tell you to?
What can I say?
Well, can nothing be done, Oliver? Can't the picture be repaired?
I don't know. I don't care. It's all over. But you did like it. Really, Eve?
I loved it. I loved it.
Say there. What's this Arthur was telling me about your experience with the Colonel's portrait? Did you ever find out who damaged it? That was quite a mystery.
Oh, no, not at all. I know who did it.
Do you?
It was a fitting end to my lack of judgment. But I suppose so long as man permits his imagination to rule his heart, he's in for it.
It has to do with your affections for Mrs. Capados. And you think either she destroyed the portrait of the Colonel or he did.
Both, I suspect.
Because of how you painted him. And they didn't care for that.
Sir David, you're a marvel. I thought I'd show him up to his wife, and she'd see him as I did. Don't ask me why I was so foolish, but I was.
Oliver, how do you know they had a hand in it?
Because they denied and lied. I suppose that was the hardest for me to understand. Why Eve stood by him.
You have a lot to learn about women.
Oh, she was fine once. Not to be taken in by anyone, let alone a coarse and stupid liar.
My boy, it doesn't matter. She loves him. Now, let's go inside and fetch my portrait for you. I have it all wrapped up and ready to be exhibited at the Academy.
It's a truism that I suspect dates back to the darker ages. In matters of love, we are all children. Although Oliver Lyon had the ability to translate a person's true character into pigment and brush strokes, to hold the mirror up to nature, he was unable to clearly understand the contradictions and cross-purposes that make up a character. In time, he may. I shall return shortly with words that say it far better than I can. Perhaps Oliver, the painter, could have learned something from Da Vinci, the master, who wrote, "Great love is born out of great knowledge of the object one loves. If you do not understand them, you can only admire them lamely. Love is the daughter of knowledge, and love is deep in the same degree as the knowledge is sure." Our cast included Norman Rose, Bernie Grant, Court Benson, and Carol Teitel. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. From the time the caveman discovered the fist to our present ingenious engines of destruction, what a long way we've come. And how much further will we go? Or perhaps I should say, can we go? How much longer can our reason keep pace with our sometimes irrational inventions? If these are questions that worry us today, think how much more urgent they'll be in the future.
I'm breaking out of here tonight.
How can you do that? You're confined to a wheelchair. This is maximum security.
I'm offering you the chance to come with me.
Huh? What's the catch?
That you serve me without question for the rest of your life.
You're crazy.
And you're a fool. Because now you too will die.
Our mystery drama, The Tunnel Man, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Percy Granger and stars Ralph Bell. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and ARM, Allergy Relief Medicine. I'll be back shortly with Act One. What are mankind's chances for survival? We talk about the balance of power and the spread of nuclear weapons. But there is another voice at table. This is the voice of nature. We all have our pet fears, darkness, thunder, but perhaps the most terrifying of all is the earthquake. The thought that the solid earth on which we stand could suddenly divide beneath our feet and swallow us is so horrifying, we refuse even to think about it. We're in a monitoring station on the West Coast.
Good morning, Dr. Trilby.
Oh, good morning, Sam.
How did your talk go with the mayor?
Well, the National Guard and local army units are standing by, but he still doesn't want to order an official evacuation of the city.
But that's insane. What right does he have not to warn the people of the full danger?
As long as there's any hope that the earthquake won't happen, he wants to remain optimistic.
Oh, politicians. They never change, do they?
Any new developments over the night?
No. I spent half the night at the telescope watching the skies.
The planets come closer and closer together. And at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, they'll be in perfect alignment for the first time in 400 years.
Their combined gravitational pulls are going to activate every fault line on Earth, including the one we're sitting on. And all we can do is wait.
Well, I think you're being a little too pessimistic after all. We can't know for certain what the effects will be until the Earth begins to enter the gravitational arc.
By which time it will be too late.
Well, it's still only a theory, Sam. After all, this same phenomenon of planetary alignment did occur 4 centuries ago without leaving any cataclysmic upheavals in its wake. I'd say there's still room for hope.
What's that?
The seismograph.
Well, it's going crazy. What is it?
I don't know. It's recording a vibration with an amplitude of nearly 60 millimeters.
Preliminary tremors already, but our calculations...
No. It's too strong for that. What's the depth?
It's only 70 feet.
But I don't get it.
What?
Well, look where it's coming from. Transpose the coordinates.
The valley? But that's safe ground. It's solid bedrock.
It seems to be moving at a steady pace. Good Lord.
What?
Look at the screen. Look where it's headed.
Straight towards the fault line. I'm calling the mayor, and if he won't listen, I'm calling the National Guard.
It's no use, Sam. If it's the real thing, it's too late.
Wait, what happened?
It stopped. We've lost it.
The vibration stopped?
Well, see for yourself. The needle's gone back to normal.
Well, but what was it? What were we seeing?
I don't know. A vibration from out of nowhere, heading straight for the fault, and then just as suddenly it stops, disappears without a trace.
Dr. Trilby, there's something else.
What?
Its direction of travel. It was moving from east to west, but the stress lines in the valley run north and south.
Yes, of course.
Now, logically, its natural movement should have been with the stress lines, not across the grain.
Sam, I think as soon as Dr. Peterson arrives, you and I'd better go out to the valley and try to find out just what it was we were seeing.
I
Are you the bank manager?
Yes, James Dale.
Well, I'm Ron Hankler, police commissioner.
Thank you for coming, Commissioner.
Now, Captain Aylward said it was a pretty extraordinary situation.
Well, I don't know what to make of it.
You've been robbed, now, is it right?
Well, yes. I guess we have.
Well, just tell me what happened, Mr. Dale.
I can't.
What do you mean?
I mean, I can't explain it. I think perhaps I'd better take you down to the vault and let you see for yourself. Here we are. I had the guards close the vault. I thought it best if no one else saw. You see what I mean?
Well, that hole in the floor, it looks like...
I know, Commissioner. It looks like an earthquake. That concrete is 3 feet thick, and it's buckled like plywood.
Well, it's obviously a tunnel job.
No, that's just it. There isn't any tunnel. Your men dug down 10 feet and found nothing but dust.
Dust?
Solid dust. This bank sits on hard rock landfill, and it's been churned into powder.
But you say it was a robbery. There is money missing?
Yes.
Well, is there any other way a person could have entered the vault?
Absolutely none. This is our top security vault. It has a time lock. We only open it once each day, and today we...
You found the vault in this condition?
Yes.
How much did they get away with?
That's the other thing. This vault contains over $1 million of our reserves, but all it's missing is $10,000. And not only that, but what was taken was in new $100 bills.
How new?
Straight from the mint, still banded.
Which means the serial numbers are still recorded.
And consecutive. A person would have to be crazy to try to spend it. Yet, right next to that money was $1 million in older currency.
Who else knows about this?
The guard, myself, Captain Aylward, and 3 or 4 of your men. I thought it best not to tell the press. People are jumpy enough as it is because of the earthquake scare.
What earthquake?
Oh, Commissioner, everyone knows the situation. The conjunction of the planets or whatever it is that's supposed to take place tomorrow.
Well, those reports are a bit exaggerated.
But
Mr. Dale, do you or anyone else in the bank feel anything?
Well, no.
Well, then I think we have to assume this robbery was man-made from start to finish.
Oh, then how was it done?
Well, that's up to us to try to find out. In the meantime, I want your assurance that you'll keep this quiet. If people are jumpy, there's no point in giving them ideas.
Dr. Trilby?
Yes, Sam?
Dr. Trilby, I talked to the farmers over there. They've been out in this field all morning.
And?
Nothing. They didn't hear a thing.
According to our data, the tremor passed right beneath this spot.
Yes, but there's nothing here.
I know. No throw, no horizontal displacement of any sort. Now look at this. Even the topsoil isn't disturbed.
Yet the signals we picked up indicated a vibration significant enough to have caused visible damage. Now, we've been tracing the tremor's course for over 3 miles now, and everywhere it's the same story. No one's heard or felt a thing. Now, we have got to report this to the authorities.
I guess so.
It's madness for them to wait any longer. Maybe everything we know doesn't tell us that disaster is inevitable. But what about everything we don't know? Yes, come in. Oh, excuse me, I didn't realize you were incapacitated.
I can manage by myself. You're the manager of this bank?
Yes, my name's James Dale. You're...
Mole. Mr. Mole.
Are you sure I can't help you?
I've been in this wheelchair for many years.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't be. It's a waste of time. I was tired of walking anyway.
I see. Well, one of the tellers said you wished to speak to me about something.
I want to open an account.
But one of our officers could handle that.
I deal with the top, Mr. Dale. You are the top here, aren't you?
Well, yes, I suppose so.
I want you to tell me how safe this building is.
Safe?
Is it safe from, for example, robbery?
Robbery? Of course. We haven't had a robbery here since this branch was opened.
What about from earthquakes?
Mr. Mole,
We make it a policy never to turn away a customer, no matter how large or small his deposit may be.
Mine is a modest sum, Mr. Dale, $10,000.
10,000? I wouldn't call that modest.
I look on it as an investment.
Well, of course, your money will be very soundly invested. You'll earn a guaranteed return of 6%.
I had in mind a somewhat higher figure.
Well, in a limited withdrawal account, the rate is 8%.
How about 10,000%?
What? But that would be $100 million.
Where do I sign?
Mr. Mole, if this is some kind of joke, I'm a very busy
No,
man.
Mr. Dale, you are a very confused man.
I believe in your case, we can make an exception to our policy of never turning away a customer.
Without seeing the color of his money?
Yes.
Oh, but I think you'll accept it. Here.
This money?
If you don't trust me, you can count it. $10,000 in brand new $100 bills.
Where did you get this? Guard! I'm afraid, Mr. Mole, or whatever your real name is, that I'll have to ask you to remain here while I call the police.
A large metropolitan area hovers on the brink of disaster. Its scientists probe for signs. All the known data is sifted for clues, even as the feeling of helplessness grows. And then, suddenly, the unknown. A strange tremor. An incredible bank robbery. And now the arrival of a mysterious stranger. I shall return shortly with Act Two. The mysterious Mr. Mole has been taken into police custody without resistance. Nor does he make any effort to deny his responsibility for the $10,000 robbery. But as to how this robbery was accomplished, that he does not seem willing to tell, at least not yet. However, the question which no one dares ask is what connection, if any, his bizarre actions have to the impending doom facing the city. The commissioner of police has sent for the mayor.
Come in, Your Honor. Come in.
I came as soon as I could get the city council off my back. You made it sound pretty urgent.
I'm not sure.
Those damn fools on the council want to sound the alarm and throw everybody into a panic over this earthquake business.
Don't you think it might be wise to undertake an orderly evacuation of the city while there is still time?
No. The reports from Dr. Trilby at the Mount Olive Laboratory are still not conclusive.
Mm-hmm.
It's still not definitely known that this planetary business tomorrow will have any effect on the fault.
Mr. Mayor, we have less than 24 hours left. As a precaution, what can it hurt?
Hurt? I can tell you exactly what it can hurt. First of all, there'd be a stampede. People killing each other trying to escape, no matter how much time we tell them they have. Crowding the bridges, traffic jams, accidents. And then there'll be others who'll see a golden opportunity to stay behind and run riot, looting stores, robbing banks.
We have the Army and the National Guard to keep order. Not to mention my men, Mr. Mayor.
Commissioner, we've had this discussion 100 times.
Now, what is it that you're really afraid of?
All right, I'll tell you. It's that when all the shouting dies down, we'll discover the city's reputation has suffered irreparable damage. People will begin moving out for good. The possibility of a major quake has never been a secret, but well, up to now, the city has thrived in spite of it. And you know why? Because our citizens are tough. They have confidence. They're optimists.
You just can't believe it would actually ever happen, can you?
No, I can't.
But scientists know it's inevitable. It's only a question of when.
That's right, when? 100 years from now? 200? 1,000? Now, look, if this is all you wanted to see me about...
No, Your Honor, it isn't. There was a robbery this morning at the First Pacific Bank.
Oh, Commissioner, please, I don't have time.
Now, wait, I think you should hear me out. An hour ago, we took a man into custody. He offered no resistance. In fact, he's as good as gave himself up. He wheeled into the bank manager's office and attempted to open an account with the very money that was stolen not 2 hours before.
He wheeled in?
Yes, he's confined to a chair.
What does this have to do with me?
He is demanding to see you. And I think under the circumstances...
Now, look, I can't waste time now on crackpots. I've got my hands full. How can a man in a wheelchair rob a bank?
Well, that's just it. The method he used. It seems to have been an earthquake.
What?
Yes, the floor of the vault was torn apart, and the ground beneath was crushed to a powder as if the earth had shifted.
Well, didn't the people in the bank feel anything?
No.
Well, this is preposterous.
I don't know. There's something about this man, something ominous. An incredible sense of power. And I think if we ignore him, Mr. Mayor, it's at our own peril. I've ordered him kept in complete isolation. As far as I'm concerned, the less contact he has with anyone, the better. Here's his cell.
Where is he?
What?
Well, there's no one in there.
He's gone.
Look, this is your idea of maximum security.
Look, the floor. He's been chewed to bits.
Well, he must have had some kind of tool concealed in his wheelchair.
There is no tool that could wreak that kind of damage. That's 3 feet of steel-reinforced concrete.
Whatever it was, he obviously tunneled out.
I don't think so.
Well, he's gone, isn't he? There's no hole in the ceiling. There aren't any windows. And I watched you unlock the door myself. What other direction could he possibly have gone except down?
But you won't find a tunnel.
Well, how do you know?
Because this is exactly what happened at the First Pacific Bank. Look.
Commissioner, what are you doing?
I am digging to show you that there is no tunnel.
All right, stop raising all that dust.
This isn't dust, Mr. Mayor. It is bedrock. It is solid granite. It's the earth we stand on.
Sam? Yes, Dr. Trilby?
What time is it?
5:57.
Right on schedule. Pluto is almost in place. Neptune is closing. One by one, the planets are entering a common gravitational arc. One by one, the fields of pull are beginning to overlap.
We'll be reaching the edge of the arc ourselves in less than 4 hours.
Yes. That's when the real test begins, Sam. Well, if our theory is correct, the fault should begin to respond with tremors of 1 to 5 millimeters, which will increase steadily at shorter and shorter intervals.
Until 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, when the alignment will be absolute.
And we'll all know once and for all the true nature of the fault we've lived on all these years.
Eh? Who are you?
Mr. Mayor,
How did you get into my office?
your secretary has a very usable sympathy for people with disabilities.
That wheelchair. Are you...
My name is Mole. Mr. Mole.
You're the man who escaped from the city jail, who robbed that bank.
All that was only by way of establishing my credentials.
Miss Walcott, get me the police commissioner on the phone.
You're not a very curious man, are you, Mr. Mayor? My exploits have left you unimpressed.
Now, look, I have no time for anecdotes of a petty criminal. I have more important things on my mind.
That's why I'm here. Your city is in danger, is it not?
Well, there's no absolute proof. I'm still waiting final word from our laboratory on Mount Olive.
Well, Mr. Mayor, I have some good news for you. And some bad news.
Now, look,
It would behoove you to listen. In fact, you are right. The danger this imminent alignment of the planets poses has been exaggerated by those cautious creatures who refuse to accept the fact that to live means to take risks. According to my calculations, the chance of a major disaster is well under 50%.
And just what are your calculations?
They're worth a great deal to me. I'm a practical scientist, Mr. Mayor, a very practical scientist. You see, my calculations are based on one very important assumption. They'll hold only if nature is permitted to take its course.
What do you mean?
I mean, Your Honor, that I am also an inventor.
Look, who are you? Just how did you escape?
Ah, now you are curious, eh? We can begin to talk usefully.
Yes? Look, Commissioner, I think you'd better come over here at once. Your prisoner is in my office.
On the contrary, Mr. Mayor, you are my prisoner.
What?
But you are not alone. The commissioner is also my prisoner. In fact, your entire city is in my hands.
Mr. Mayor, what is going on? I don't know.
Mr. Commissioner?
You. Mr. Mayor, are you all right? I brought a detail with me. They're waiting outside.
I don't think we'll need your men, Commissioner.
It seems the explanation of my movements has upset His Honor.
Well, I'd like to hear that explanation myself.
Do you know what a submarine is?
Of course I know what a submarine is. What kind of question is that?
Well, it seems Mr. Mole here has invented its terrestrial equivalent.
A machine that moves through the earth?
Precisely, Commissioner. As a submarine moves through water.
How?
By an extremely simple device. The nose of my Earthship contains a rotating unit 15 feet in diameter. This unit resembles an enormous screw, and it can turn at speeds high enough to cut through even the most obdurate bedrock.
And that is how you got into the bank?
Oh, no. The mothership is far too big for such precision work. There is a smaller two-man craft, which of course operates on the same principle. The blades of the screws are made of a metal compound, also of my own invention, which churn the earth to dust. The dust is then channeled through grooves to the rear of the craft and left just where it was.
Which explains why you left no tunnel.
The actual robbery was committed by two of my crewmen, and my escape was effected in the same manner.
Just how many men do you have?
Enough.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, sure. It's very clever. But its limitations are obvious.
Well, how do you mean?
This time, we won't be so considerate of Mr. Mole's condition. He'll have a nice cell on the top floor.
I don't think so.
Why not?
Well, because there's something else, something he hasn't told you yet.
My Earthship resembles a submarine in one more respect, Commissioner. It contains an arsenal.
Arsenal?
Yes. It has torpedoes. And at this very moment, they are trained on the three primary focus points of the fault that surrounds the city. Do you know what a focus point is, Commissioner?
Well, I'm not sure.
They are the vulnerable points of a fault line. If those torpedoes are released tomorrow afternoon, the combination of their impacts and the stresses created by the gravitational pull of the planets will detonate an earthquake unparalleled in the history of the world.
I don't believe this. The man is mad.
Commissioner, please. He won't do it. He's got a proposition. He wants $100 million.
Well, that is ridiculous.
I have also given your mayor a list of supplies which I will want delivered to an inland location.
He's building a whole underground kingdom.
Mr. Mayor, come to your senses. The man's an extortionist. It's just a bluff. How do we know that he can do what he claims?
You saw what he did to that bank vault and to your maximum security prison.
Yes, but underground torpedoes that can move with enough speed and force to set off an earthquake.
Your commissioner has a point. Of course, it's only right that when one asks for such a sum as I have, he has to expect to put up collateral.
What are you doing?
These buttons on my wheelchair are my means of communication with my crew. I expected to encounter skepticism, you see, so I've arranged a final demonstration.
No.
It's too late, Mr. Mayor. The signal's already been sent. But you don't have to worry.
What are you going to do?
I believe your window there affords a view of a small peninsula across the bay.
Yes.
There is a small spur from the main port, which runs directly across its base. I have just instructed my men to fire at it. We should be able to see the results momentarily.
Good Lord. The entire peninsula vanishing into the ocean.
Fortunately, the peninsula was uninhabited. Such will not be the case tomorrow. If my demands have not been met and I'm not back on board my Earthship by tomorrow afternoon at precisely 4 p.m., 500 miles of coastline, including this entire city, will go crashing into the sea.
With a faith worthy of our primitive ancestors, we extend our civilization to the very brink of disaster and cross our fingers. And now, suddenly, without warning, another specter which haunts us all has become a reality. The specter of absolute power in the hands of a man whose heart is filled with madness. I shall return shortly with our final act. Someone once said that malice can always find a target to shoot at and a pretense to fire. Mr. Mole has found both, and if his demands are not met, he could very well exceed all previous marksmen. While frantic conferences are taking place through the night in City Hall, the two scientists on Mount Olive keep their quiet vigil, unaware that now another clock besides nature's is winding down.
It's a peaceful night, isn't it, Sam?
Almost midnight. In a few minutes, the Earth will enter the gravitational arc, and our precise calculations can begin.
I've devoted my career to studying this fault. For 20 years, I've sought to unlock its mysteries, to elevate the art of prediction to an exact science. And now, within a few hours, at last, I'll be able to say absolutely what it's going to do.
Dr. Trilby, are you all right?
What? Oh, yes. Forgive me, Sam. The inhuman scientist with his distorted priorities. Well, we better go in.
I just want one last look.
It's a beautiful city, isn't it?
Why hasn't anyone left? Why are they waiting for an official edict? Look at all those lights down there still burning in practically every home and every building as far as the eye can see.
That's your answer, Sam. Lights for as far as the eye can see. Centuries of evolution and progress. And people just can't believe that it could all just disappear.
General Scarborough?
Yes?
Thank goodness you've arrived. I'm Mayor Gibbs, and this is Ron Hankler, Commissioner of Police.
Hello, General.
Did you bring the money?
Yes, the President authorized this withdrawal.
Good. I'll get Mr. Mole.
Now, just a minute, ma'am. I brought this money with me only as a last resort.
Last resort? General, what other alternatives do we have?
I think you gentlemen can appreciate the precedent we'll be establishing if we simply pay this madman off. We'd be putting the entire country at his mercy.
The entire country?
That's right, Commissioner. Nearly 1/3 of our population lives in areas vulnerable to earthquakes.
Well, there are millions of people in danger right now.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, no thanks to you.
What do you mean?
If you had ordered an evacuation of the city before now, we might have had a little more room to maneuver with this maniac. As of this evening, the President has declared martial law here and appointed me his deputy. From now on, you are under my command. And our first matter of business is to begin an evacuation at once. Tonight, we clear the hospitals and other institutions. The general evacuation, that'll have to wait until daybreak to minimize the risk of panic. And the second matter of business is to consider the options we have for trying to stop this Mr. Mole.
What options?
We've been able to pinpoint the exact location of this Earthship. Army scientists are drawing up strategies for its destruction.
Well, that's suicide.
Hello, Mayor Gibbs speaking.
You might as well wave a red flag in front of a bull.
General Scarborough, it's for you.
Oh, thanks. Hello. Yeah? But do you think it'll work? All right, good. Go ahead and keep me posted. Now, gentlemen, we may have our answer. Our scientists have been developing a new kind of light beam that may be able to penetrate the Earth. If it's successful, we can then transmit a specific nuclear charge right along its length and explode the ship.
But what if the men on board that machine get wind of this?
Impossible. The beam's frequency is undetectable by any device we know of.
But if they do, there's no telling what will happen. They may fire those torpedoes.
With their leader here in our custody? General, you haven't met this man. He's crazy. I think that's something I'd like to determine for myself.
Who are you?
I'm General Scarborough, United States Army.
And you want to know if I'm really prepared to carry out my threat, eh?
Well, you have to admit it's a fair question. You've been separated from your wheelchair and strapped into that straitjacket. You have no way of communicating with your ship.
It's not necessary. My men have their full instructions.
Now, look, before we give you this money, if we do, I think we have the right to ask what you intend to use it for.
I believe in preparing for the future, General. History began when our ancestors emerged from their caves, and it will end with mankind forced to return to them.
How can you be sure of that?
Because that is what happened to me.
What do you mean?
Why do you think I wear these dark glasses? Why do you think I can't walk? Look at my skin.
What happened?
Surely you recognize the symptoms of radiation burn, General? I was made a guinea pig once. I was the subject of certain experiments. One miscalculation, and this is how I emerged. Paralyzed below the waist, and allergic to the sun. I have no choice but to live as I do, or not to live at all.
So you think you can build an underground empire?
I am already in the process of fortifying and supplying the caverns beneath your country. Your government's contribution should help us considerably. You have to admit the logic of it, General. It's only a matter of time before you all blow each other to pieces.
You don't have much faith in us, Mr. Mole.
Why should I, when I'm the one who is going to ignite the spark?
What do you mean?
Where do you keep most of your missiles, General? Underground? Isn't that right?
Just what are you planning to do?
I've been banished from the Earth's service. But I've made the nether regions mine. When the Holocaust comes, the Earth will be your only refuge. But admittance will be at my discretion.
You're mad.
But my method is flawless, eh?
Mr. Mole, I'm going to make you an offer. I'm going to make it only once. We'll put you in radio contact with your Earthship. You will order your men to the surface to surrender.
But why should I do this?
Because at this very moment, we are cutting a channel to your Earthship with a laser beam. When the channel is complete, we will dispatch a specific nuclear charge. You have less than 2 minutes to prevent that.
You could have spared yourself the trouble, General. My men will have detected this and relocated the ship.
Nobody has a detection device for this laser.
When you travel without sight, General, you realize very quickly that your other senses have to take up the slack if you are going to survive.
Scarborough here. What? I see. No further instructions at the moment.
Well?
You were right. The ship has relocated.
Light travels in a straight line, and now you'll have to start all over. But you can see it's pointless, of course.
Mr. Mole, I appeal to you as one human being to another.
Human? In my condition? You flatter me, General. Time is getting shorter. Let us consider our options, eh? Either you'll meet my demands or you won't. If you do, I leave your city in the hands of nature. If you don't, we all died.
Very well. Obviously, we can't meet your demands and allow you to go. So we must concede you the city and carry on with the evacuation. But I am telling you now, Mr. Mole, you will be left behind.
I won't be alone, General.
What do you mean?
There's one thing I haven't told you.
Which is?
Before I was separated from my wheelchair, I sent a final message to my crew.
General Scarborough.
What? Oh, Mr. Mayor.
It's nearly daylight now. Should we put the general evacuation into effect?
No.
But We have less than 12 hours.
And there's not going to be any general evacuation.
We'll all be killed.
We'll also be killed if we try to escape.
What happened?
Mr. Mole gave his crew instructions to monitor the vibrations of traffic leaving the city. With the orders that if the vibrations went above a certain amplitude, the ship is to proceed immediately with the attempt to detonate the fault.
But then, of course, we must pay him the money and let him go.
That is out of the question.
Well, why?
Mole has no intention of stopping, short of destroying all life on the surface of the earth. And therefore we must stop him here, even though it means the death of everyone on this coast, including ourselves.
Isn't there anything we can do?
Nothing but wait. Wait until 4 this afternoon when the planets are aligned and the torpedoes are fired.
And then?
And then we cross our fingers and hope the fault holds.
But what you're saying is we're doomed.
That's right. Unless...
Unless what?
What time is it now?
7:35. There's barely 8 hours left.
All right. I want a pad and a pencil and a survey map of the area. For the next half hour, I don't want to be disturbed under any circumstances.
And then?
And then I'm going to pay one more visit to Mr. Mole.
You're back, General, eh? You've reconsidered?
Not at all. However, since we're both waiting for the end, I thought you might like to pass the time.
What did you have in mind?
You play chess?
I must warn you, I am an excellent player, General. But if that is your wish, where's the board?
Here.
What's this?
A geological survey map of the area.
You have a bizarre sense of humor, General. Very well, I trust you would explain the rules to me as we go along. Who makes the first move?
Oh, you already have. And it was the wrong one.
What do you mean?
The original position of your Earthship was here. When our laser began its penetration, the ship moved here. Away from the beam's angle, it's true, but closer to the fault.
Still quite far enough away to be safe.
But you see how the fault curves slightly around your position. It creates a kind of pocket, and that limits your options.
Just what is it you're driving at?
The laser takes 10 minutes to penetrate the ground the first time, but the second time, in the same spot, the transmission is instantaneous, thus effectively eliminating that space as one which your ship can pass through.
So I am in retreat. Is that it?
Straight toward the fault.
The pawns against the king.
My calculations tell me I can force your ship into the fault zone in 28 moves. At 10 minutes a move, that's 4.5 hours, which will leave us 3 hours to evacuate the city.
And if my men see what you are doing and detonate the fault before they are within its range?
That's a chance we'll have to take.
If your plan works, it means a stalemate. And the future will be left up to nature, after all.
General Scarborough here. Yes? And the new position? Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, we've done it. They just moved within the fault zone.
Then we can go ahead with the evacuation?
That's right, Commissioner. Headquarters has already sent orders down the line.
Look out the window there. Yes, traffic's already beginning to move across the bridges.
With 3 hours, if all goes smoothly, everyone should be safe.
We've done it. We can escape. And who knows, perhaps the fault will hold after all. Come in. Oh, Dr. Trilby, we've been expecting you.
Good day, Mayor.
The commissioner, you know, of course, and this is General Scarborough.
Hello, General. Congratulations. I've just heard the whole story. I'd no idea that what was going on down here, but that explains the mysterious tremor we detected yesterday.
Yes, it was Mole's ship moving into its original position. I'm sure your laboratory has been a quiet place compared to City Hall these last few hours. Yes, but now, thanks to the general here, We're free.
Yes, well,
Dr. Trilby, have you completed all your calculations?
yes, I have.
You can say for certain now what will happen?
Yes, General.
Well,
We can only hope that everyone will get out of the city in time.
Perhaps the single most terrifying thing about nature is its total indifference. It is beyond the reach of reason, independent of our concepts of right and wrong, justice and morality. We cannot always predict its movements, and we certainly cannot control it. The one thing we do know about nature is the one thing we so often forget, that we ignore it at our peril. I shall return in a moment. The brain is like a muscle, and just as some loads are too heavy for the arms to lift, so there are thoughts too awesome for the mind to bear. Our story took place in the future and falls properly into the realm of science fiction, but we thought it best to tell it to you now, while we still could. Our cast included Ralph Bell, Court Benson, Earl Hammond, and Robert Maxwell. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
I was talking to Maribel.
To Maribel?
She accused me of killing her. I denied it. I shouted at her. I screamed. I didn't kill you.
Rebecca.
Hear me out. But the louder I screamed, the more I became convinced that I was lying.
Rebecca, what are you saying?
I'm saying I did kill Maribel.
Let me get you something warm to drink.
No, please, don't humor me.
But please.
When she first accused me...
Well, how could she accuse you? She's dead.
That's right.
It isn't true that you killed her.
It is true. Now, I know. I did kill her.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Contact, the 12-hour cold capsule. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Do you know that primitive people believed no one died unless he had been done in by his doctor? It's true. Of course, today we're very civilized, very sophisticated, very enlightened. We smile at the ignorance, the naivete of the Aborigines, pity them a little. But should we search ourselves closely enough, might we not find vestiges of the old belief somewhere? The faintly hostile feeling that the doctor could have saved the patient.
It must have been around midnight. She'd gone to bed hours before, but I stayed up reading. I read till my head ached. I thought of getting something to quiet the throbbing, but before I could, the book slipped out of my hand. I was not precisely asleep, but not really awake either. Somewhere in between. So the knock at the door seemed faint and far away. The next time it was louder. Then very loud. Very loud indeed.
Our mystery drama,
Date of Death was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Norman Rose and Larry Haynes. It is sponsored in part by True Value Hardware Stores and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Everyone, without exception, dies of heart failure. So long as that great muscle inside the chest, a little to the left of center, keeps pumping away, we're alive. Not in very good shape, perhaps, but undeniably alive. Once it stops doing its work, we're just as undeniably dead. But long before it quits for good, it may falter, hesitate, act badly. It has been impeded in its unceasing work. It has been attacked.
I'm Matt Porter, Dr. Matthew Porter, Matthew Cranshaw Porter, M.D. But this is the story, not so much of me, though I do play a part in it, but of one of my patients. It is his story as I have reconstructed it in my own mind. Obviously, I could not be with him at all times. Not with him physically, not with him mentally or emotionally. But he was my patient, and he was my friend of many years. And I think I knew him better than anyone, including his wife. So I have appointed myself to tell his story. The story of David Jensen. I have to start somewhere, so it might as well be in his hospital room, on the day I went to tell him that I had discharged him, and he could go home. All set, everybody?
Just about, Matt.
I've signed you out, Dave, so any time.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, I have to finish packing.
Need any help, Mrs. Jensen?
No, thank you.
Then I'll go and order up the chariot.
Dave, you glad to be getting out?
Oh, yeah.
Where are the books?
Somewhere around.
Heavens sake, they're under the bed.
Yeah, what are all those?
Oh, just some books he's been reading to pass the time.
Let me see those.
Now, Matt,
Let me see them.
they're mine, Matt.
You and your heart. The healthy heart. How to live with your heart. Oh, holy. Have you been reading these, Dave?
Well, why not?
What for?
Well, I had a heart attack, didn't I? The more I know, the better.
Anything you need to know, you ask me and I'll tell you.
Well, I didn't want to bother you.
Not a bother. How many times do I have to tell you that? You want me to go over the whole thing again with you? Then if you think I've left out anything, you can ask me, okay?
Matt, there's no need. You don't have to.
I want to. I want to set your mind at rest.
My mind
You had a simple heart attack, something called a posterior infarction.
myocardial infarction.
Oh, boy. You've really been reading up, haven't you? Now, a posterior infarction is a minor occlusion of the right coronary artery.
Resulting in the death of heart muscle tissue.
The posterior artery is the one on the back surface of the
The
heart.
one on the front is the anterior artery.
You really don't need me at all, do you? You know all about it.
Well, I know a little.
You know what they say about a little knowledge?
It's a dangerous thing.
Mm-hmm. Truer words were never spoke. Or writ. Whatever. Now, an occlusion like that can be caused by a thrombus or blood clot. You have no thrombus. It can also be caused by a spasm. That's what caused your attack, a spasm. A mild spasm.
Matt, I'm only 42.
You can live to be 92 if you take care of yourself.
42 seems awfully young.
Children of 6 have had heart attacks.
Oh, Matt, no.
Even younger, as young as 2.
Unbelievable.
Oh, terrible.
Now you are on a mild anticoagulant. Janet will keep you on a low-salt diet.
You bet I will.
No fats,
Check.
no booze, and no cigarettes.
Check.
Wheelchairs here, Dr. Porter.
Give me the books, Matt.
Oh, no. No books. No fats, no cigarettes, no booze, and no books about heart disease. Read Dickens, Hemingway. Read Playboy.
I paid a lot of money for those books, Matt. Now hand them over.
No, not on your life. Here, nurse, take them out to the charge desk and throw them in the incinerator.
Matt, come on now.
You all packed, Janet?
Well, if you mean it about the book.
I mean it.
Then we're all set.
All right, let's go.
Lunch will be ready in a minute, Dave.
Whenever you say the word.
What's that you're drinking?
Mostly water.
Water and what else?
A few drops of whiskey.
Dave, you're not supposed to. Matt said...
Never mind what Matt said. It's his fault anyway.
What's is full.
Well, he shouldn't have taken those books away from me.
He was absolutely right. You're the kind that can work a hangnail up into a blood poisoning. You always have been.
I'm going out.
But, well, lunch
I'll
is
be
almost...
back.
Where are you going?
I said I'll be back. Miss Conklin.
Yes? Mr. Jensen, I thought we let you out of here.
I came back for something, my books.
What books?
Well, you know, the ones Dr. Porter told you to get rid of. You didn't, did you?
Don't know what I did with
Well,
them.
try and find them, will you?
Well, I wouldn't know where to look, Mr. Jensen. If you don't mind me putting in my 2 cents, you just made a fine recovery from a mild heart attack. Now, why don't you just thank God and go about your business? Mr. Jensen, I didn't mean to offend. Oh, well.
Yes, sir. Can I help you? I have a list of books here. Yes, sir. Have you got any of them? Oh, but these are medical books. You don't carry medical books?
Very few. These are all books on heart disease. I'm afraid we don't have any of these in stock, but I'd be glad to order them for you.
Well, how long would that take?
At least a week, or maybe 2, possibly 3.
Oh, that's too long. I can't wait. Thank you very much. Excuse me.
Yes?
Where would I find these books?
Well, these are medical books.
Yes, I know. But you have them in the library, don't you?
Medical books are in the special section. If you just go out that door and down the hall, it's the first door on the left.
Yes, thank you very much.
Dave, you're reading these books again.
Now, you leave those books alone, Janet. They're library books.
And you're smoking.
There's a law against doing anything to library
Why
books.
do you insist on doing every single solitary thing Matt told you not to? Here I am, knocking myself out to keep your cholesterol down. And
I
keep you in good...
appreciate that. I really do, Janet.
Then why don't you help me? Stop drinking.
I don't drink much.
Well, why drink at all? Why smoke when you're not supposed to, when Matt told you not to?
Well, I have to do something to quiet my nerves.
If you'd stop reading those books, your nerves might quiet down.
Janet, I've had a heart attack. I have to know these things.
A little knowledge.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm going to have a lot of knowledge before I'm through. Don't you worry about that.
Dave, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
You?
I'm going to read a while.
It's almost 12 o'clock.
So what?
I just... Try not to wake me up when you come to bed.
I won't. Sleep well. Pleasant dreams.
And don't read too long. You need your beauty sleep.
Oh, sure. Night, honey.
Night, sweetheart.
Oh. Who's that? Who's there? Dave? Who is it?
It's Matt.
Matt? Matt Porter?
Let me in, Dave.
Now, what the devil?
I have to talk to you.
Matt, this is a heck of a time to be making a house call.
Yeah, I know.
Something wrong? Oh.
You've been reading.
Yeah, a little.
Looks like a lot. All these books.
Well, I like to know things.
Mm-hmm. You got them out of the library, did you?
Yes, that's right. When you took them away from me at the hospital, I went back the next day, but the nurse wouldn't give them to me.
Uh-huh.
So I went to a bookstore. They didn't have them in stock, and it was going to take 2 or 3 weeks to order them.
They're pretty esoteric books.
Oh, I'm getting where I can understand them.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Anyway, I finally got them from the library.
I see. Would you mind if I sit down?
No, of course not.
You sit down, too.
Yeah, can I make you a drink?
If you want to.
Matt, I might as well tell you I've had a drink from time to time, now and then. Your usual?
Oh, yeah.
I make mine pretty weak. It's only to quiet my nerves.
Uh-huh.
Also, I smoke a cigarette now and then.
You do, huh?
Here's your drink.
Oh, thank you. Just set it down.
Okay. Matt, I have to tell you, you surprised me.
In what way do I surprise you?
Well, I just thought you'd start yelling at me.
Oh, I wouldn't yell at you, Dave. That's the last thing that I do.
Well, I just told you all the things I've been doing, the reading, the drinking, the smoking. I thought you'd be disgusted with me.
No, I'm not disgusted. Sit down, Dave. I have to tell you something.
Okay, shoot.
You know what the aortic artery is?
Oh, sure.
It's like a bicycle tire. It has an inner tube.
Yeah.
Now, if that inner tube, the inner wall of the artery, gets injured as the blood pumps through it, some blood seeps through the hole.
Yeah, the aureole.
Yes, that's the technical name for it. Mm-hmm. Now, as the blood seeps through, some of it absorbs. But if enough of it doesn't absorb, the artery, it balloons.
Yeah, I read about that.
Mm-hmm. Now, the aortic artery has a Y shape. The ballooning can occur there in the crotch of the Y. You follow me?
Yeah, I follow you.
When that happens,
when that happens, you'll have an aneurysm.
Oh, you know about that?
Yes, of course I know about that.
Mm-hmm. Now, sometimes this aneurysm is, it can be so big it fills the whole chest cavity.
Yeah, and when it bursts, it's goodbye, Charlie.
Well, yes.
And that's what I've got?
Yes.
Well, how long have you known that, Matt?
Ever since I looked at the X-ray.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
Well, it's not the kind of thing you want to tell anybody.
Because the aneurysm could burst at any time at all.
Yes.
Well, why are you telling me now?
I don't know. I mean, it didn't seem right to tell you, but it didn't seem right not to tell you. Dave, I've been agonizing over this for a long time. Tonight I couldn't get to sleep. I couldn't relax. So I decided to come over here and tell you. I know it's a terrible thing to face, but at least it's the truth.
Yes, I know. And, Matt, I appreciate it. I really do. I always want to know the truth. I always have, Matt. You know that.
Well, it isn't the kind of thing you want to tell a patient, any patient, but when the patient is an old friend like you, then it's 100 times as hard. It's damn near impossible. I mean, it tears you apart.
Matt, don't upset yourself. Please don't. You see, I've known this for quite a while.
Oh, you couldn't
But I did. Believe me, I did. I may die tomorrow. I know that. Tonight, maybe.
Dave.
Now, you just run along home and get some sleep. You did the right thing. Telling me about the aneurysm. You just backed me up on what I knew already. Now, you just run along home and don't worry about a thing.
We talk a lot about the truth. Heaven knows plenty of people have written about it. The search for truth. Our right to know the truth. The truth shall make us free. Truth is beauty. Beauty is truth. Anyone would conclude that man is engaged in an unrelenting quest for the realities of his existence. But is he? Or, on the contrary, is he struggling constantly and desperately to evade them? In particular, the reality of his own demise. We shall return shortly with Act 2. At the end of our first act, David Jensen, victim of a recent heart attack, had a visitor. A visitor who told him that he had been lied to, that his heart attack had not been a mild one due to a mild arterial spasm, that it had in reality been the result of a massive aneurysm, a giant swelling at a crucial spot in the aortic artery. Jensen listened to the halting explanation, attentive, and oddly unperturbed.
And when the aneurysm bursts, it's goodbye, Charlie. It could burst any time.
Dave, this isn't the kind of thing you like to tell a patient. And when the patient is an old friend...
Matt, I've known this for quite a while. I may die tomorrow or tonight. I know that.
Dave.
Now, you just run along home and get some sleep. You did the right thing telling me about the aneurysm, Matt. You just backed me up in what I knew already. So you run along, Matt. Don't worry about a thing. Janet has got to know. That's all there is to it. Janet. Honey, wake up. I've got something to tell you. Janet. Darling, I don't like to wake you up, but this is important. Janet. Well, I've got to talk to you, darling. I've got something to tell you.
Don't turn over that light. What's the trouble?
No trouble, no trouble. Everything is fine.
Well, then what are you waking me up for?
Matt Porto was just here.
Matt? Yeah, in the middle of the night?
Yes, I know. I was surprised myself, but he had something to tell me.
What could he possibly have to tell you?
I'm going to tell you, darling.
Oh, tell me.
It's been preying on Matt's mind for quite a while. And he had to tell me the truth.
What truth?
About my heart.
We know about your heart. Matt told her.
Darling, we thought we knew. At least you thought you knew. I never thought I did. Not the whole truth.
What in the world are you talking about?
Janet, I have an aneurysm.
A what?
An aneurysm. A huge aneurysm in one of my arteries in a very crucial spot. It's like a big balloon filled with blood, and any minute that could burst. While I'm sitting here on the edge of the bed talking to you, it could burst.
I don't believe you.
No, it's true.
Matt never told you anything like that.
No. No, not at the hospital. He didn't want to tell me because he didn't want to frighten me, but then he decided it would be better. It was his duty to tell me the truth. Of course, I already knew the truth.
Well, how could you?
Because I've been reading up on these things, Janet. So when Matt told me finally, he was telling me something I already knew. Poor Matt, he was really upset.
When was he here?
Well, just a little while ago.
I didn't hear anybody.
Well, darling, you were asleep.
I would have heard the doorbell. The doorbell always wakes me up.
He didn't ring the doorbell. He just knocked very softly. I hardly heard him myself.
Well, how long was he here?
Well, not long. We had a drink together.
Matt Porter let you have a drink?
And a cigarette. To steady my nerves, Janet. Poor Matt. He needed a drink more than I did to get up his nerve to tell me.
Well, I simply don't believe it.
You don't believe what? That I could die any minute? Die while I'm sitting here talking?
I don't believe any of it. I don't believe you ever have... You have a whatever it is you said.
An aneurysm, darling. A swelling.
I don't care what it is because I don't believe you've got it.
Well, Matt said...
I don't believe he said it. I'm going to call him tomorrow and ask him if he said it. He'll say no. You'll see.
But he did say it.
Whatever he said, it wasn't that. You just made that up out of whatever he did say. You twisted it and distorted it all out of proportion.
Now, why would I do that?
Lord knows, I certainly don't. Now go to bed, get some sleep, and tomorrow I'll call Matt and make an appointment to see him and get this all straightened out. Come on. Take your clothes off and come to bed.
Oh, no, I don't think I'll do that, Janet. I think I'll go out for a while.
Where? Where are you going?
Just out for a while.
Stay.
Deidre. Deidre, are you home?
It's a minute.
Deidre.
Dave Jensen. Oh, for heaven's sake.
Terrible time to come calling.
Oh, I'm a night person. You know that. Come on in.
Yeah, thanks, Deidre.
Sit down. You want a drink or anything?
I just want to talk to you.
Of course. I thought you'd put me out of your life. It's been so long.
I've been in the hospital.
In the hospital?
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you let me know? I'd have sent you a flower or something.
Well, I didn't want you to know.
Why not? I'd have been discreet about it. Your wife wouldn't have suspected anything.
Yes, I know that. Deidre, you've always been discreet. I appreciate that. I just didn't want you to know that I was sick.
Well, plenty of people get sick.
Well, I didn't want you to think of me as less than a man.
Well, now, why should I think that?
I had a heart attack.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, you see,
Look, plenty of people have had heart attacks. I could name you half a dozen of my own acquaintances.
No, this wasn't just a heart attack, Deidre. At first, the doctor said it was, but it was just Mild myocardial infarction.
Oh.
You wouldn't know what that is, but it's not really serious. People can live 40 or 50 years after one of those. But what I have is it's something different. It's very, very different.
Well, what is it?
An aneurysm. Do you know what an aneurysm is?
No, I can't say I do.
No, of course you don't. Well, it is very serious.
Oh.
It's inoperable, and it means you can fall dead any minute.
How do you know all this?
The doctor told me.
He said he told
Well,
you?
that was at first in the hospital. But he didn't tell me the truth. We're old friends, you see, and it was hard for him. But tonight he came to see me, and he told me.
Oh, it must have been a terrible shock.
No, it wasn't. I knew all about it before he told me, you see. I've done a lot of reading, and I just knew.
Dave, I'm awfully sorry.
No, that's all right. I just wanted to tell somebody. You see, after the doctor left, I woke my wife up, and I told her, but she didn't believe a word of it.
Why not?
Why, because she just didn't want to.
Well, it is better to face the truth.
Yeah, that's what I think. Peter, I can't tell you how grateful I am to you.
For what? I didn't do anything.
You believed me. That meant a lot. And now I've got to get going.
So soon? You just got here.
Well, I've got one more call to make.
Well, if you must.
Yeah, I really must.
Well, don't let such a long time go by before you call me up and come over. Don't be such a stranger.
I'll try to remember that.
See that you do.
Yes, of course. I probably won't be around much longer. Good night, Deidre.
Just a minute, be right there.
Oh,
Hello, Dave.
okay to come in?
Oh, sure.
I was afraid you might have gone to bed.
Well, I just got in a minute ago.
Oh, where have you been?
Oh, around, you know.
Yeah, well, I can't blame you for that.
Come again?
Well, you put in a pretty terrible evening.
What would you know about what kind of an evening I put in?
Matt, I understand.
Understand what?
It couldn't have been easy.
On the contrary, it was very easy.
Well, of course, I tried to make it easy for you, but even so, telling an old friend he could go any minute, I know that wasn't an easy thing to do. I hope that the fact that I'd known it all along maybe helped.
Dave, I give you my word.
Janet's going to call you tomorrow. That's why I had to see you tonight. You see, she refused to believe any of it.
Uh-huh. Oh, just what is it Janet doesn't believe?
About the aneurysm?
Uh-huh. Yeah, the aneurysm.
Yeah. You see, after you left, I woke her up and told her what you'd said. She wouldn't believe it. So she's going to call you tomorrow, and, Matt, I want you to tell her the truth. Tell her exactly what you told me tonight about the aneurysm and what it means, that it could burst any minute, and I'll be finished.
No, wait a minute. I told you...
Yes, at the house, man.
When did I tell you?
Oh, an hour ago, maybe less. What's the matter with you, Matt?
I told you at your house an hour ago, maybe less, that you have an aneurysm?
Matt, it's all right. I already knew it. I told you that.
Dave, look, Dave, just sit down, please.
I'm all right. I'm perfectly calm. I never felt calmer in my life.
All the same, I'd rather that you sit down.
Okay, if you really want me to.
I really want you to.
Okay.
Now, Dave, I want you to listen to me very carefully. You've been under a big strain lately,
I'm fine.
You have got things a little bit mixed up.
No, I haven't, but that's all right.
Dave, I was not at your house tonight. Not an hour ago, not at any time.
Now, Matt, you were. We had a drink together, and you told me.
You listen to me. I did not come to your house this evening. I was nowhere near your house this evening.
Oh, now, Matt, you're trying to kid me.
Dave, I spent the whole evening with a girl. The whole evening, up to about 20 minutes ago.
Oh, I know what it is. You're sorry you told me about the aneurysm, and you're trying to take it all back, pretend it never happened. You never told me. But you don't have to do that, because I knew it all along. What are you doing, Matt?
I'm calling the girl I spent the evening with, the whole evening.
Hello?
Honey, I want you to listen to me carefully. Don't say anything, just listen. I'm in kind of a bind here, and I need your help. I need to prove where I was tonight. Now, did you and I have dinner together tonight and then go back to your place and stay there, the two of us, until I left less than half an hour ago? All I want from you is a yes or a no. Is that true, what I just said about where I was this evening?
Yes.
Okay. Now, would you mind repeating that word for someone who is standing right here next to me? Go ahead.
Yes.
Thanks, baby. Well, Dave?
Have you ever met with a flat denial of something you know to be true? Have you ever been told you did not see what you saw, do what you did, say what you said, and hear what you heard? Has such a thing ever happened to you? If it has, you know that your inner response was too deep for anger, too deep for indignation, for anything but the most profound and appalling disillusionment. We'll return shortly with Act 3. David Jensen is in the home of his friend and doctor, Matthew Porter. He has come there to tell him that his wife, Janet, did not believe that Matt had come to their home earlier in the evening to tell David that he suffers from a giant aneurysm in the aortic artery, which might at any moment burst and cause his death. Dr. Porter has denied saying any such thing. In fact, denied being at David's house at any time during the evening.
What are you doing, Matt? I am calling the girl I spent the evening with, the whole evening. Honey, listen to me. I'm in kind of a bind here. I need to prove where I was tonight. Now, did you and I have dinner together tonight and then go back to your place and stay there till I left less than half an hour ago? Just answer yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you mind repeating that word for someone who's standing right next to me? Go ahead.
Yes.
Thanks, baby. Well, Dave?
How could you do it to me, Matt? Do what? Set that thing up with that girl. Who is she, anyway?
A girl. The girl I spent the evening with. How in the world could I set anything up? Why would I?
You wanted to spare me, and I appreciate that, Matt. I know you meant to be kind.
Kind?
But you were right the first time, when you told me about the aneurysm, when you told me I was going to die. I know you regretted it afterwards, and you set it up with this girl to say that you never told me, never came to the house, and all the rest of it.
Now, you look, Dave. I can see that you really believe that I came to your house.
Matt, you did.
No, I didn't. But you think I did, so what we have to do now is figure out why you're so sure I did. Now, Dave, this is what I think. The only thing I can think. You had a dream. You dreamed the whole thing.
No, this was no dream.
A nightmare is what it was. You see, well, you've had a big shock. Any kind of a heart attack is a shock. Not just a shock to the heart, but a shock to the whole nervous system. All of us. We go along with some sort of conviction that we'll live forever. I don't know where we get the idea, but we all have it. Now, a heart attack is a reminder that we won't, and that is a shock. Besides that initial shock, you wouldn't let go of the thing. You went all over getting books about heart disease and reading up on this terrible reminder. You know, it wasn't a very bright thing to do, but you did it.
Oh, I had to know.
Anything you had to know, I'd already told you. But you didn't really trust me. Didn't really believe me. In spite of the fact that we've been friends for 20 years. In spite of the fact that I'm supposed to be a pretty good doctor.
Oh, you are, Matt.
I don't think you'd have believed anybody. Anyway, you filled your head with a lot of stuff you didn't really understand. And you began to imagine the worst. And that brought on the nightmare. That's all it was. That's all it could have been. Please believe me.
I gotta be going, Dave. I gotta get home.
At least believe this. You do not have an aneurysm. Do you want me to show you the x-rays? I can get hold of them tomorrow.
Good night, Matt. You've been awfully kind.
Dave, what can I say? What more can I say?
Nothing. You've said it all. And I appreciate it.
You don't have to be so quiet. I'm not asleep.
Oh, darling, I thought you might be.
Where did you go?
To see Matt?
What for?
Oh, about what happened tonight when he was here.
Oh.
You know, he denied the whole thing. Can you imagine?
Well, I knew he didn't say you had an aneurysm. You simply misunderstood.
Darling, he denied he was ever here.
He did?
Yes, he said I must have had a nightmare.
Oh. Well, of course, that's what happened. You fell asleep reading those books, and you had a nightmare. Now, why didn't I think of that?
No, Janet, I didn't have a nightmare. I was wide awake reading, and there was this knock at the door, very faint at first. He was afraid we might both be asleep, you see. And then he knocked louder, and I went to the door and let him in. Now, I made us each a drink. We sat down, and we talked. And he told me what I told you.
You each had a drink?
I made mine very weak. I remember telling him. Here, look. Look over here, Janet. Here are the glasses. There's Matt's, and here's mine. You see, I didn't even finish mine. You see, mine is mostly water.
Well, Matt didn't even touch it.
Well, now do you see? He was here, darling. That's the proof. Now, how does he dare stand there and tell me he was never here?
Well, maybe...
Maybe what, Janet?
Nothing.
Maybe Matt's not quite right in the head. Is that what you were going to say?
I was going to say... Maybe we ought to see another doctor.
No, I don't think I need another doctor. Matt is a very good doctor. I just think it was very hard for him to tell me the truth. And I think he regretted it afterwards and wanted to take it back, so he pretended it never happened. Good Lord, Janet, he's probably convinced himself it never really happened. He probably thinks he's telling the truth. He firmly believes he was never here.
If he's that unstable...
It's all right, darling. Really. It's just that he couldn't bear the idea that I'm going to die, and he had to be the one to tell me, but it's all right. Really, it is, Janet.
Comfortable?
Oh, yeah.
Can I get you anything?
No. But you might try coming over here yourself. That might help.
Okay. Poor, overworked doctor man.
Well, it's not just the work. It's the patients. Here I am beating my brains out to get them well, and they're making me sick. I swear I'll die if I'm trying to take care of people that don't want to be taken care of.
Poor baby.
You know, when I phoned you last night, I was with a patient.
At that time of night?
Patients don't care about the time. Actually, this was an old friend of mine. Heart case. Very mild attack. No reason he shouldn't make a complete recovery. Lived to be 100. But he kept brooding about it, reading books and all that. Got himself really worked up. Morbid. Well, last night, he had a dream, a nightmare, that I had come to his house and told him that he was going to die.
Oh, no. Poor thing.
I couldn't shake it. And that's when I called you.
Well, I hope that fixed everything up.
No, as a matter of fact, it didn't.
Oh? Why not?
Because he is obsessed, that's why. You know, I'm going to send him to a psychiatrist if you go, which he probably won't.
Oh, honey, try to forget the whole thing. At least while you're here.
What would I do without you?
You'd find somebody else.
Patience will be the death of me, I swear it.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
You expecting somebody?
Well, you know I'm not.
Oh, send him away, whoever it is.
Oh, don't worry.
Deidre, I've got to talk to you.
Not now. Well, there's somebody here now, please,
This is
Dave.
absolutely
Oh, Dave.
Dave, what are you doing here, Matt?
Deirdre's a friend.
A friend?
Well, yes, a friend.
You two know each other?
I didn't know.
Dave, call an ambulance, quick. This is heart. Tell them.
What do I do? What do
Call
I
the
say?
hospital. Ask for emergency heart unit. I'll begin trying to revive him myself.
Thanks for spending so much time with me, Matt.
Oh, Janet, it was the least I could do. Very least. Do you think you understand now what the X-rays show? There was no aneurysm. Dave died of a massive spasm, like the first one, only violent.
Yeah, that's what all the other doctors said.
They were right.
I never even knew he knew that, Deirdre. Any girl like that, I never...
I don't think that he knew her very well.
To go to her at a time like that, when he was so worried.
Well, Deirdre is just someone to relax with.
You knew her, too.
Well, slightly, yes.
Well, it must have been more than slightly. For him to have a heart attack when he found you with her.
Janet, it's all over. It's all past. Let's not...
I know.
Dave was... Well, he was obsessed. Obsessed with the idea of his own death. He wouldn't let go.
Of course, I know you never came to the house that night.
Of course I didn't.
Still...
Janet, you know that I didn't. Dave had a terrible nightmare because he was obsessed. That's all it was.
Still, there are the glasses.
What glasses?
Dave told me he made 2 drinks that night. One for you, one for himself. Matt, there were 2 glasses.
Janet, listen. Have you still got the glasses? I mean, have you washed them?
I don't know. Maybe not. Why?
If you haven't washed them, take them. Have them gone over for fingerprints. I promise you, you won't find mine.
Poor, tired doctor man.
The way I feel, it's beyond tired.
Exhausted?
Beyond that, too. I just left Dave's wife. She still doesn't quite believe that I was not in their apartment that night.
Well, you were with me.
Dave told her he and I had a drink together. She said there were 2 glasses in the living. One his, one mine, supposedly. I told her to have them gone over for fingerprints. I really hope she does it.
Matt, I wonder, does an incubus leave fingerprints?
A what?
An incubus. The evil spirit that comes at night and lies upon people in their sleep.
You mean Dave was visited by an incubus?
Well, why not?
Deirdre, you don't believe in stuff like that, do you?
Oh, absolutely.
You do?
Well, you said he had a nightmare.
That's right.
Well, don't you know that one definition of a nightmare is a fiend or incubus?
No, I didn't know.
Well, look it up. A fiend or incubus that comes at night to sit upon a person's chest. His chest, Matt, that could be his heart. Well, couldn't it?
I don't know. I said... But why? From where?
Who knows? Unless you sent it.
What? Sent the incubus? Why would I do that?
Who knows, Matt? Who knows? Unless you do.
I don't see Deirdre anymore. It wasn't relaxing the way it used to be. But I can't get the idea of the incubus out of my head. Especially the idea that I might have sent it to poor Dave in the dead of night. I'll tell you something. Not because you have any right to know. Not because I think you even care. No. Because I'd like to say it out. Out loud. Just this once. I never liked Dave. Not really. I never really liked my friend.
The mystic and madman William Blake believed that A firm persuasion that a thing is so makes it so. That's a bit more than I can swallow. Though I'm sure there's a profound psychological truth contained in the observation. But I prefer the thought of August Strindberg, that an obsessional conviction about supernatural powers causes events that confirm the reality of those powers. I'll be back shortly. It's human to think about the future because we're all so frightened. And the one thing about the future that is certain, that we know, is that it contains death. So, while it's only human to think about the future and therefore to consider death, it's not wise to think about it too much. Because if we do, it may come sooner than it needs to and cut the future short. Our cast included Larry Haynes, Norman Rose, Joan Copeland, and E.V. Juster. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and True Value Hardware Stores. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Adult radio since...
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the fear you can hear. Welcome to the sounds of suspense. Have you ever noticed the similarity between night driving and making your way through life? Driving at night, you can only see as far as your headlights show you the road. You never know what's over the next hill or around the next curve. And even on a straight road, your vision only extends as far as your lights. Life is very much the same. None of us really knows what lies ahead.
You look exactly like my husband, a dead ringer. Here, take a look at this picture.
Hey, that's scary. I didn't know two guys could look this much alike.
How would you like to be my husband?
No way. I like being who I am, Al Grissom.
But don't you see how easy it would be to take his place?
Yeah, you bet. But it's easier to stay away from murder.
Well, who said anything about murder?
You did, my lovely. And my answer is no way.
Our mystery drama, Dead Ringer, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Murray Burnett and stars Leon Janney. It is sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, Brewers of Budweiser, and by the Kellogg Company, makers of Kellogg's Special K cereal. I'll be back shortly with Act One. You're on a blacktop country road about 18 miles east of the little town of Eudalia. It's raining hard. You're driving a Citroen Maserati, and it hackles. But you have your problems. You're going to be late for dinner, and you have a husband who doesn't appreciate lateness. The night seems to be getting blacker, and the rain shows no sign of easing.
Darn this rain. While I'm at it, darn the weatherman who promised clear and cool weather.
Your name is Gloria Winters. And then the headlights pick up something in the road. Whatever it is, it's a problem because it doesn't seem to move.
Come on, stupid, move. Get out of my way. It's a man. What happened?
A car hit me and drove off. Thanks for stopping.
Well, that's okay.
Well, a lot of people didn't.
Do you think you can make it to my car?
Yeah, with a little help.
Okay. There we
go.
Oh, that's it. Steady now.
Yeah, I guess I better.
Just here. Just slip into the seat.
Yeah.
There you go. We'll close the door and come around the other side.
Watch yourself. There's some crazy guys driving this road. You're soaked.
And you're hurt. I'll take you to the Hermitage.
What's that?
The hospital.
Oh, no. No hospital.
You're bleeding.
No, looks worse than it is. It's sure playing hell with your car, huh?
Well, you must go to a hospital.
Oh, no way.
But why?
Because hospitals are for dying.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's what everyone tells me.
Well, I don't care what
Look, I can't ever thank you enough for picking me up, but I have this thing about hospitals.
But you
I promise you, I'm not going to die.
Okay. Where to?
The Three Coyotes Motel. It's just outside.
I know where it is.
Oh.
No, come on. Just put your head on the pillow and don't be a baby.
You're some dynamite kind of good Samaritan.
Well, I have a right to see what you look like under all that dirt and blood, haven't I?
No argument.
This may hurt.
Oh.
Hey. Well, now you're beginning to look like you have it perfectly.
It's that bad, huh?
Oh, no. It's nothing. I just thought of something.
Like what?
You look exactly like my husband. But I mean exactly. You could be identical to him. You don't believe me?
No, I believe you.
Well, that's why I got such a shock when I cleaned you up and got a good look at your face in the light. You're a dead ringer for Leo.
Oh. Why does that shake you up?
Well, Leo and I are having our problems.
Isn't everybody?
I suppose. I'm just wondering...
Yeah?
I'm wondering what you were doing walking down Route 38 in the rain at 6:15.
I missed the bus.
There's no bus on Route 38.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I did.
Okay, I suppose you've got a right to know the story. I live in Chicago. I'm a market analyst.
Come again?
I advise my customers about what to do or what not to do in the stock market, sort of a security specialist.
Are you, married?
Oh, no. But that's part of the story. Years ago, I fell in love. She was from Chicago, too, but it didn't work out. You've heard the story 100 million times. You met someone. We said a sentimental goodbye. She cried. I felt sick, and we made the usual commitments. If she ever needs me, you know.
Romantic.
Mm-hmm. Romantic. Well, the day before yesterday, I got a call from her. She was living near Eudalia. She was in trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Well, it was private. And there'll be no names.
Okay.
So I came. Naturally, she didn't want her husband to know. She didn't want my car to be seen by the neighbors. Well, you know how small towns are.
Yes, I know.
So I let her call the shots. picked me up, drove me somewhere close to her house. She was supposed to drive me back, but her husband had called and said he was coming home early.
Well, where was he supposed to be?
He was on a business call that would have kept him from getting home before 9. So our appointment was cut short. She panicked, and I walked, trying to thumb a ride. This widow came along, and pow, and you found me.
What a difference. What a difference. You look like Leo, but you were completely different. Leo wouldn't cross the street to help a blind, crippled kid find his crutch. While you...
And you stopped and picked up a stranger lying in the road.
Well, I told you that Leo and I don't get along.
But you married him.
I didn't know what it would be like. Anyway, what are you going to do now?
Oh, I'm going to change motels and lie low until I can go back to Chicago without having to explain the way I look.
What about the girl you came to help?
No, that was a bad scene. No, nothing I can really do for her. She has a decision to make.
So have I. Will you help me to make it?
If I can.
Oh, you can, Al. You can. In a very big way.
I don't like it, Gloria. I don't like it at all.
You have been saying that for a whole week, Leo.
When's he going back to Chicago?
When the scars heal and nobody will ask questions.
How about the name of the girl he came to help?
He won't tell me.
I don't like it.
Oh, Leo, trust me.
Why?
Because I'm a woman.
If you could give me one good reason.
I've given you 1,000,000 reasons. $1 million. Al is the man who can do it for us.
You really believe he's leveling about the securities market in his background? Maybe he's conning you.
Why?
Take a look in the mirror.
All right. Suppose he is playing me for a sucker.
And we're
still all right, maybe even better. Just trust me.
Do I have a choice?
You always have a choice. Don't ever forget that. You made one the day you married me. I do love you, Al.
Me too.
No. We have some serious...
Come here.
Come on, now, be serious.
We can't go on like this.
What?
Isn't that what you were going to be so serious about? Tell me that we can't go on like this?
Well, yes. How did you know?
Oh, because people are more predictable than the stock market. And, darling, I've studied the market, and I know its moves.
Okay. Then continue.
With what?
What else I had to say?
Oh, it was going to go something like this. I told you I was fed up with Leo, and until you came along, I just didn't see any way out, but now...
You're doing super. Go on.
But now, if we love each other, I can divorce Leo, and we'll get married and live happily ever after. Right?
Not exactly.
Where'd I go wrong?
On the divorce.
You don't want a divorce, Leo?
I know Leo. He'd never give me a divorce.
Does that matter?
Well, a woman wants a little security.
Hey, with your looks, you don't have to worry about that.
Looks don't last forever.
Well, nothing does.
Some things do.
Okay, name one.
Death?
You know, I never met anyone like you.
Not even that girl you came out here to help?
Not even her.
You have no parents, no relatives. Nobody except yourself.
Just me and my shadow.
We've talked a lot about Leo. You've never seen him.
And I don't want to.
I'd like you to look at this picture of him.
That's scary. I didn't know two guys could look this much alike.
I told you.
Yeah, but...
You thought I was laying it on for your benefit.
I guess.
And now?
I believe you couldn't tell us apart.
I guess this was in the back of my mind ever since I first saw your face.
What was?
How would you like to be Mr. Leo Winters?
Oh, no way. I like being Al Grissom.
Don't you see how easy it would be to take his place?
Yeah, fine. But what happens to him?
Well, that's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the problem.
I thought maybe you could think of a way out.
Yeah, I can, but I don't like it.
Try it on me.
No, I think you've already tried it on, and you like it.
Maybe.
Not maybe, positively. That's what you wanted to lay on me when you said you wanted to talk.
You're not only sexy, but you're smart.
Yeah, you bet. Smart enough to stay away from murder.
Well, who said anything about murder?
I did, my lovely. I did. I said murder. And I also said no way.
But that's stupid. You don't even know Leo.
You're really serious about trying to get rid of him.
Oh, think of what it would be like. Mr. and Mrs. Leo Winters, you and me, happily married for the rest of our lives.
Now, you jumped about 3 tracks in a couple of miles. You're too far down the road.
Why?
How did you get Leo to let you come and see me? Did you tell him we were playing backgammon or chess?
Well, you know how greedy he is. He thinks that you're going to make him a lot of money with your connections in the Chicago markets.
But we've still got a little problem to solve about his departure.
Oh, then you're interested.
Lady, if I hadn't been interested, either you or I would have been long gone from this room. You must have been thinking about this for some time.
I have.
And you must have come up with some ideas.
I have.
Well, I'd like to hear them before I commit myself.
You will. But I promised Leo I'd be back at 3:30 sharp. That doesn't give us enough time to discuss it now.
No, but it does give us enough time to
seal the bargain.
Once you agree to discuss the idea of murdering someone, you've taken the first step along a road that is full of hairpin turns, some of which don't even have warning signs. We'll be back shortly with Act Two. It's me again, and we're talking about murder. That is, we're not talking about it, but Gloria Winters and Al Grissom are trying to arrange a murder. It isn't a simple task, as you will hear.
No, hiring a killer is just setting yourself up for big trouble.
Well, do you have any better ideas?
No, not yet.
Well, you'd better come up with one, because Leo's getting suspicious.
Oh?
You don't have a gun.
Now, we've been through that.
Well, you could buy one.
And it can be traced.
Not if we get rid of it afterwards.
Gloria, I know the way the police operate. When a husband gets knocked off, the first one they check out is his wife. And statistics show they have a better than even chance of being right.
But I'm going to say it was a prowler.
Now, what makes you think they'll believe you?
Hey. I've got it. Why didn't I think of this before? The same thing that happened to you before, only this time it'll be fatal.
Hit and run?
Of course.
You know, the more we talk, the more I'm beginning to think we ought to forget about the whole thing.
No.
All right? What car are we going to use?
Well, we'll rent one under a false name.
Mm-hmm. And who's going to rent it?
Well...
Now, you see, the guy who rents either one of us a car will remember us. And even if we give a false name...
But why should they be worried if they get the car back?
Because the hit and run will be discovered. They'll start asking questions.
Well, I'll be home with a friend as a witness.
No. Hit and run is a crime. They'll go looking for the driver of the car, and that has to be me. No, I don't like anything we've come up with. And we've got to stop thinking about murder. Now, the cops are going to be looking for somebody and continue to think of more than an accident.
Hit and
run isn't natural. Nobody's going to dig much into what looks like a natural death. If we could get a doctor to sign a death certificate, we'd have it made.
I know a doctor.
Oh. Well, he can't be in on it. He's Got to think it's death from some kind of natural cause.
I said I know a doctor.
Who?
His name is Carmody, Hugh Carmody. He's about 85 years old. He's our family doctor. He was my mother's doctor when I was born.
Is he still practicing?
Well, not really. But he refuses to give up the families he's treated for years. So he still looks after me and Leo, sort of inherited him when we got married.
Mm-hmm.
An idea?
Just a glimmer. Would this doctor believe you?
Oh, of course. Come on, let me in on it.
Okay. What do you know about poisons?
Practically nothing.
Yeah, well, that makes us even. Now, what we need is some kind of poison that looks like he died of a stroke or a heart attack or maybe some kind of food poisoning.
Mushrooms.
What?
Toadstools, mushrooms. They're poisonous.
Yeah, but he's not going to eat them.
He will if I cook them.
You know, that might... No. He'll get suspicious if you give them to him and you don't eat them.
Now, we need to know more about poisoned mushrooms. The library. I'll go there.
Your mind? You'll go asking for a book about mushrooms and then call in this doctor to look at Leo who's just eaten some bad mushrooms.
All right. I understand. But I've still got to... I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
To find out what I want. And nobody will ever know. Al? B?
Where have you been?
To see Dr. Carmody.
Of all the dumb plays.
Relax, darling, and give me a kiss. I think I really have something.
What did you
do? Toadstool. A fleshy fungus that is poisonous or inedible as distinguished from an edible mushroom.
Oh, great. We knew that before you left.
But we didn't know that aconite, which was formerly much used as a cardiac and respiratory sedative, is the poison that comes from toadstool or monkshood and can be deadly.
You didn't ask?
Of course not. I know that Dr. Carmody always visits his few patients between 3 and 4, so I went to his office. Told the nurse I wasn't feeling well.
No.
She knows me and let me in to wait in his office. And he has a lot of books. So I read.
Yeah, and what did you tell Carmody when he came back?
Oh, he's such an old love. I made up a story about being tired and not feeling well, and he gave me a tonic, which I'm going to get.
You know, maybe we're getting somewhere.
Oh, we're there, darling. We are there.
All right, slow up. Now, first, where can we get the
aconite?
Aconite. Yeah, that's it.
Suppose I told you we don't have to get it.
Well, I'd like to hear why.
Okay. My dad had a bad heart.
Oh, how long ago was that?
About 7 years.
And you're telling me that this Dr. Carmody prescribed aconite?
Right.
Well, how do you know the stuff's still good?
I don't.
Well, it doesn't seem to be.
Well, this is the only way we can handle it. If it doesn't work, we won't get into any trouble. And if it does, we won't get into any trouble either. So what have we got to lose?
You know, when you put it that way...
Do you know any other way?
No.
Then let's try it.
Okay, let's work it out.
Okay. Day after tomorrow, Thursday. That's Eileen's night out.
Right.
I'll buy the mushrooms tomorrow. Then I'll cook a great steak dinner with all the trimmings. And Leo and I will eat it.
And you too?
Of course, I'll have to. I won't eat too much, though. But enough to make me a little sick.
Yeah.
Then when Leo begins to feel sick, I'll suggest we call the doctor.
Carmody?
Of course, Carmody. He'll come and ask about what we ate, and I'll say steak and mushrooms, and he'll say, mushrooms? And right away, diagnose mushroom poisoning and give us something.
Yeah, I'm with you so far. And then?
And then after he leaves, I'll tuck dear old Leo into bed, tell him I have to go to the drugstore to get something. I'll go down and let you in.
Wait a minute. What do you need me for?
We're in this together, my love. And I want you there.
Yeah, I damn well better disappear after Leo dies.
That will be just fine. And we'll set up a very, very romantic meeting place.
That's real good coffee, Gloria.
Thank you, darling.
You really should have made that pie. I gotta watch my figure.
I know how much you love it. You want to go into the den?
Oh, not particularly.
Look. What?
You feel all right?
I feel fine.
You sure those mushrooms were good?
Of course.
I don't know. I feel kind of funny.
Even if they weren't, it's too soon for them to act up.
How do you know?
Oh, I've known about mushrooms since I was a kid.
Well, all the same, I've got pains in my stomach. Call Dr. Carmody. You really think it's the mushrooms, Doctor?
I know it's the mushrooms. Has to be. Both of you ate them, and you tell me, Leo, that you ate more than Gloria.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I get for being a pig.
Well, you're going to be all right. Just stay in bed, and Gloria, you get this prescription filled.
What about the pain?
I'm giving you a sedative also. Yeah, what I can't understand is how you cooked those mushrooms in the first place, Gloria. Your mother told you about those things when you were a child.
Well, I know, and I feel just awful. I can't explain how it happened. But I'm sorry. I have no excuse.
Yeah, no use crying over spilt milk. Yeah, I better get home to bed. You get that prescription filled, young lady.
Oh, I will. Let me take you to your car.
Hello?
Are you ready to come over and sit with a sick friend?
It worked.
Like a charm.
How was Dr. Carmody?
Just as we planned. He diagnosed mushroom poisoning. Bawled me out gently. But we're lucky. That visit to his office paid off.
How will I get into your house?
Well, you know where the house is?
Yeah, I do.
Park 3 blocks away on Green Tree Lane.
Mm-hmm.
You know that little place I told you about off the road?
Yeah, I remember.
Don't walk the street. Just cut across the field. Head straight north. You better take a flashlight. Ours will be the first house you come to. The back door will be open.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Make it fast as you can. I think Leo heard me come back. He'll be yelling for his medicine.
Gloria?
Come in and shut the door.
Okay.
Did you lock it?
No, that's a good idea.
Here, let me. I'm waiting for the kettle to boil.
Why?
You don't think I can give him this stuff straight, do you?
Well, why not? He's expecting medicine, isn't he?
He won't taste it in his tea. He likes it sweet. And I am going to make it very sweet. There. Hand me the cup.
No. You know, I could do with a cup of tea myself.
How about something stronger?
Oh, you got something?
Oh, we're completely equipped.
Huh. Oh, don't forget to wash out the glass and put it away.
Don't worry.
All right. Hey, that's plenty. Have to be able to walk straight.
Drink as much as you want. I'll finish what you leave.
Gloria!
Yes, dear?
What happened to the medicine?
I better get upstairs. I'll be right back. Save me a drink?
Yeah, how long will it take?
Oh, don't ask me, Al, darling. It's the first time for me, too.
This liquor. Tastes funny. You know, I'm imagining things. I better finish before she gets back. Hey, I feel funny. I better sit down.
Al, what happened?
I'm sorry. I made so much noise. I don't feel too good.
Don't worry about the noise, Al. It's all right with me.
What?
Well, I guess the aconite wasn't too old, Al.
Stupid. This was a setup all the way.
All the way. I must admit you did make it tough.
Not as tough as you made it for me. You know, you're a hell of a
Dame. You're right, Al.
No, not Dame. I was going to say a hell of a liar.
It wasn't all lies, Al. I'm expensive. And there is $1 million life insurance policy. And when I saw your face, I realized that this was just too good an opportunity to lose.
There's a little something. Help me get him upstairs and into my bed.
Yes, dear.
It's no time to get hysterical.
No, I'm not. It's just funny to me that Al's going to wind up just where he wanted. In your bed.
A murder has been accomplished. The happy couple, Leo and Gloria Winters, still have a way to go before they achieve their goal. But murder sometimes makes for strange and uneasy bits.
You really think it's the mushrooms, Doctor?
With Act 3. The Scottish poet Robert Burns' oft-quoted line, "The best laid schemes of mice and men oft-gang a glee," doesn't seem to apply here. Leo and Gloria Winters have successfully killed Al Grissom, a man who looked enough like Leo Winters to have been his twin. They've carried him up to Leo's bed, and now at 4 o'clock in the morning, a frantic Gloria has summoned her sleepy and bewildered family doctor, for whom she plays the distraught and bereaved wife.
I don't understand.
Well, neither do I, Doctor. I gave him the medicine you prescribed, and he seemed to feel better. And he dropped off to sleep, and he...
I think you'd do well to take that sedative yourself. You can't go on this
It's all
way.
my fault if I hadn't given him...
No, it's no one's fault, Gloria. If there's any blame attached to it's mine. But certainly his symptoms earlier didn't seem to warrant more action than I took.
Leo's gone, and I killed him. Oh, God.
Gloria?
I'm sorry, Doctor.
It's all right. It's perfectly understandable in this situation. Now, I want you to take this sedative and go downstairs and lie down. I'll attend to everything.
All right, I will. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, Gloria. Have I ever told you how clever you are?
Not more than 1 million times in the last week.
That's an exaggeration.
So?
So I love you.
You should. Without me, would we be here on Riviera and Pratt, living the way we've always wanted, with $1 million and the whole world waiting to see that we enjoy ourselves?
Do you think we can ever go back to the States?
Well, I don't want to. Do you, Leo?
Much to Leo.
I'm sorry. I've been pretty good though lately, haven't I, Al?
You've been great. You must have really been good with old Doc Carmody, too.
Oh, he was so upset and so confused. I threw the most beautiful fit of hysterics you ever saw.
Wish I could have seen it.
Oh, so broken up. So he insisted on handling everything, even the insurance people. Never gave him a chance to question anything. He signed the death certificate and had the body out of the house and into the crematorium before they ever got there.
What about returning to the U.S.?
Oh, I don't think we should for a while. Maybe in a couple of years, But never to Udalia. Maybe San Francisco. New York.
We'll see. How about a dip? Huh?
Al Grissom. A pleasure to see you again, Al. How you doing? Now, that's a silly question. I can see you're doing great. No one stays at a class hotel like this unless he's doing great. But I always said you had class, Al. Yes, and style. Oh, you want to introduce me to the girl who's hanging on to you?
I'm afraid you've got the wrong man.
Don't you mean you're afraid I got the right one, Al?
Look, I don't know you. I've never seen you before in my life.
Now you're not being smart, Al, and you were always very smart. That is, until 3 months ago, when you made your first mistake.
Hey, come on, darling. Let's get away from this.
You forget it. You're finished with that getting away stuff.
Well, how can I prove to you that you've made a mistake? My name isn't Al Grissom.
Al.
You're registered under a false name? Come on, Al. I'd recognize you anywhere. But I still can't figure why you didn't try some kind of face job. But, like I said, you haven't played this very smart from the beginning.
Look, mister...
Oh, the name is Grafton. Lou Grafton. And I'll meet you at the Promenade Cafe in an hour. 1 hour, Al. And you be there.
Who is this guy?
Don't ask me.
And who should I ask?
Maybe Al.
Very funny. Didn't Al ever mention this Lou Grafton? Must have said something.
Nothing.
Well, I don't believe you.
But why would I lie?
I don't know. But you certainly were cozy enough with Al.
I found out what I had to. What we had talked about. He had no family, no relatives, nothing, nobody to trace.
I'd better meet this guy and find out what he's talking about.
I'll go with you.
I don't think that's smart.
We're in it together, Al. Who knows? I may even be able to help.
Glad you could make it, Al. Sit down.
This is Gloria.
Nice meeting you again, Gloria. Tell her you'll meet her in a little while, Al.
She's in on this.
On the whole deal?
Yes.
You certainly changed, Al. You never put a dame on the spot before.
On the spot? Oh, well, look. All I meant is that she's with me. You've made a mistake, and I don't even know what you're talking about.
Darling, why don't we listen to what he has to say?
Smart.
Al, this is the only time I'm going to go soft. The only time. Well, because we've known each other so long, and... well, because we didn't pull it off the first time. Now, I've talked to John. I got him to agree that if you give us the whole take, we'll forget about what happened.
The whole take?
The whole $2 million, Al. All of it. Well?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
What's there to think about? What's your alternative? You going to try to run again? You know we'll get you. You've seen it happen 100 times to other guys who've tried to cross us. Now, you just tell us where and when we can pick up the cash. And just thank God that I could make the deal for you.
It isn't all that easy.
What's your problem?
It's no use. You wouldn't believe
If you got a problem, you know we can help, but don't give me any fairy tales.
I need time.
For what?
To think.
There's nothing to think about.
Well, from what you said.
How much time?
Another day.
Oh, no deal.
Look, if you want to do business with me, you just have
Tonight. You'll be in your room at 10. That's plenty of time to think. And while you're at it, think about doing it our way. Or this time, you'll really end up very dead.
$2 million.
That's a lot of dollars.
Yeah, you're a big help.
Well, I might be if you'd stop repeating the figures over and over again.
There's no way we can get $2 million. I've got to prove to them that I'm not Al Grissom. Then they'll leave us alone.
And how do you do that?
Of course. Fingerprints. I'll have absolute proof. Even those guys will leave fingerprints.
And who's going to tell them? You?
No. I've got to arrange somehow for the police to send my prints to Washington or somewhere.
And the police will get word back that these aren't the fingerprints of Al Grissom, but really the prints of a man named Leo Winters, who supposedly died 1 month ago and whose widow collected $1 million in life insurance.
You're right. That's the only way to go. How do we convince him I'm not Grissom?
I don't know. We went to a lot of trouble to prove to the world that you were.
Who was this Grissom? He must have been awfully big to get into a deal like this.
I think he must be calling you.
Me?
Who else?
Well, I don't want to answer.
Well, that's not smart. They know we're here.
Now, don't start talking like Grafton. Hello?
Al, it's me.
What do you want?
Al, I was wondering whether you'd made up your mind.
Not yet.
It's 9 o'clock.
Who said 10?
I did, but John's not happy.
What do I care about John?
You should, Al. After all, he's got a real legitimate beef. You worked for him for years. You were always clean. You took the hot stocks and you cashed, and you made money, and so did we. But I guess the $2 million got to you.
Look, I've got some more thinking to do, and I'll see you at 10.
Well?
I know who and what Grissom was. He took hot stocks and bonds and cashed them, and then turned the cash over to...
The boys?
I suppose you could call him that.
Does that help any?
A little. Maybe.
How?
At least we know what they're after. If there was some way we could trap the... Some way to fool them.
Well, suppose there were, then what?
I don't know yet. But play along with me when Grafton comes up at 10. Yes?
Grafton.
You finished thinking? All finished. And? I'll go along with you.
Now, why couldn't you have told me that this morning? You had to get John's blood pressure up.
Forget John. I told you I had problems.
And I told you it would help.
I don't have the $2 million with me.
We never figured you did. Where is it, Chicago?
I'll pick it up.
When?
As soon as I can.
Will you stop playing games? When?
It's back in the States.
Okay. Now, you'll get the next plane.
Not so fast. It's somewhere in Udalia, and I can't go back there.
Why not?
A little something. The cops might want to talk to me.
About what?
About a girl I visited there, and an old friend.
What's wrong with visiting an old friend?
Nothing. If you don't get caught by her husband and get into a fight, beat him up, and he calls the cops.
That's not much of a rap.
That's right. But you don't want to see me in jail.
Yeah, you got a point. We'll pick up the dough.
No way.
Why not? We're going to get it anyway.
You're going to get it. But I want some assurance that I'm going to be okay.
You have my word.
I'd like a little more than that.
Like what?
That's what I've been trying to figure out. Some way I'll be sure that...
Look, if you haven't figured it out by now, you're not going to. Well, I get the plane tickets.
You sure don't give me much time.
We gave you time before, Al. Too much time.
Will you stop pacing up and down like an animal?
Gloria, I think I may have an idea.
I hope.
On the plane, I'll tell them I figured it out. Since I can't go back to Udalia, I'll insist that I want someone representing me when they pick up the money.
But there is no money.
They don't know that. I'll insist that you go along.
Hold it.
You'll be all right.
What happens when they find out there isn't any money and I'm there and you're not?
Put in a call to Carmody. Tell him you can't get over what's happened, that you need help, and that you've gotten into some kind of trouble. He should have the police there. Then you take them to the doctor's house, and with the cops there, you'll be in the clear.
And you?
I'll be gone. I'd rather be alive and running than the other way.
I don't like it.
Then think of something better, because that's the way I'm going to play it.
Now, Al, I know you won't get any crazy ideas at this stage of the game, but just in case you do, these two young fellas here are in our party. They'll be on the plane with us, all the way to Chicago. Thanks.
Flight 39, New York, now loading at gate 3. Flight 39.
Yeah, that's us.
Now
Let's go.
loading at gate 3.
Excuse me. One moment, please.
What do you want?
Lieutenant Fourneau, Interpol. I believe you are Mr. Leo Winters.
I'm afraid you're mistaken. I've known this man for years. His name is Al.
Mr. Winters.
You heard him. You've got the wrong man.
Please, don't make a fuss, Mr. Winters. I'm instructed to hold you for the murder of an Alvin Grissom in New Delhi.
Oh, me? What about her? She's my wife, and she was in on this from the beginning. The whole thing.
We know all about Mrs. Winters. In fact, she was the one who informed us about the murder. In return for some small promises.
She told? She...
You asked me, remember? You said, think of something better. And I did.
Come along, Mr. Winters. Gentlemen, you'll excuse us.
I'm coming, Lieutenant. I'm coming without any trouble. You see, Grafton, you didn't believe me. If you'd only have believed me, maybe we could have worked out a deal after all.
The Winters had a good plan, and it all would have worked, except for one thing they couldn't have foreseen: the bend in the road ahead, and what lay around it. I'll return shortly. If Gloria and Leo Winters could have known what lay ahead of them, they would never have gone through with their plan. That is, if they could have seen into the future and around the bend. Yet actually being able to see into the future, to know what's going to happen next week, next month, next year, is a gift that most of us wouldn't want. Because who knows what terrors may lie ahead. Our cast included Leon Janney, Joan Lovejoy, Larry Haynes, Paul Hecht, and Robert Dryden. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Am I dead? Not quite. You're in a hospital with a bullet in your brain. As the saying goes, as good as dead.
And Sherry and Herb got away with it. Oh, it isn't fair. I only had it to do all over again.
Suppose you had. Could you do better?
Of course. Of course. If I knew what I know now.
Naturally. That would have to be a precondition if you're asking for yesterday to live over again.
Oh, please. Please, give me the chance. Can you?
Well, why not? I'm a bit of a gambler myself. Let's see how you can remake yesterday.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by the Kellogg Company, makers of Kellogg's Special K cereal, and by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.